Gamegenic, ingenious supplies.
Game night!
Tonight on Game Night, Nikki, Aaron, and Lincoln will teach and play Vantage, a game for 1 to 6 players, designed by Jamey Stegmaier and published by Stonemaier Games. We will crash land on an alien planet and wander around open world style, describing what we see from our individual vantage points and collecting items and meeting strange new aliens. So come with us to the game table where you might try to see things from our point of view.
Hey, Aaron.
Hi, Lincoln.
Will you give us your vantage of Vantage and in the process teach us Vantage?
What's a Vantage? I don't know. It's lost all meaning now. Yes, Vantage is a sci-fi co-op open world exploration game where we get to decide essentially what the goals are and how long we play. It's very specific about just decide when you want to finish this game. There are 3 types of victories, but you don't even really have to play for one of those if you don't want to. The game is very clear that you just play and have fun.
Okay.
And that's the goal of the game. We are going to get a mission at the start of the game, and if we complete that, that's a mission victory. We can stop there. We may get a destiny or be able to choose from several at some point in the game, and if we complete that, that's a destiny victory. We can stop there if we want.
Okay.
Or if we manage to complete one of each, that's an epic victory. That's the big win. But we don't have to do any of those. And if we somehow don't live through this planetary experience, that's another way that the game can end. But we don't have to go to any one of those game ending conditions. We can just decide, hey, we've played long enough, fun game, let's go do something else.
Wow, okay.
And it's not a campaign game. There's no continuing from session to session.
Interesting.
But because there are so many cards and you're exploring this same planet over and over again, you will sort of learn about the world and its inhabitants and the way things work as time goes on. So this is our first, it's actually my second, but it's really our first exploration of this world together. And we're sort of going in blind. But if this was our 5th or 6th game, we might know, okay, we want to go to this area and explore for this destiny and get this equipment and have a little more knowledge about how it works. So when this game starts, we're all going to be split up across this planet. And we're all always going to have a vantage card. Hey, that's the name of the game.
Okay.
In front of us at all times, representing what we can see from the location we're at on this planet.
Neat.
That is secret information that you can't show to other players. But you can read it to them and you can explain what's on it. The picture has lots of information in it. And you can read to them the actions that are available to you on that card. So this is the sample Vantage card that's in the rule book, so I'm not even spoiling anything. It shows you this compass on the upper right. It shows other Vantage card spaces that you can move to with the numbers on the upper right. If it shows a star here, that is another location that you can move to, but it may be more difficult to get there. And then there's almost always going to be these 6 action types listed here on the bottom right. There are 6 types of action in the game, and they correspond to the skills that your character may have. In the color band order, those action skills are called Move, Look, Engage, Help, Take, and Overpower.
Okay.
But the specific names of the action might change from card to card. You can see that the Overpower, the red action, on this card is called Smash. But on another card it might be called Fight, and on another card it might be called Duel, and on another card it might be called Destroy. But it's always going to be an aggressive, physical-ish type action. And the blue action is always going to be about moving or climbing or crossing something, things like that. So they're going to be in a themed sort of type of skill, but the specific name of the action will change and give you some idea of what you're going to do.
Okay.
You don't know exactly what that action is letting you do. You look at the card, you read the description of, you should read this aloud to the whole table. As you emerge from an oasis, you notice 3 globules hovering over stone pillars. So you would probably intuit that the study action could take you to study those globules and find something out about them.
Okay.
And ask is the orange action. Is there someone to ask around here? Is there a figure that I'm going to be talking to? You know, things like that might give you some idea, but
If it's an option, is it likely that it's on the card?
every action on the card is always available to
Okay,
you
okay.
when it's your turn. Sometimes you can't tell exactly what the action is going to have you be doing.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to come back to these Vantage cards, which are our main interface with the game world, in a minute when I describe some actions. But let me just say, the game gives you these little location card holders,
Okay.
which don't work so well for our overhead camera, so you, our friends at home, can see what we're looking at.
Right.
So when you play this game, you might have these holders just to keep these location cards in front of you. We're going to use some of our Gamegenic accoutrements here to just screen the cards from each other, but keep the cards visible from above.
Okay.
So we're using stuff to just keep everything flat on the table.
Okay.
The game does come with these holders for you to have these propped in front of you the whole time. Just to explain how we're setting up ourselves. And let's talk about what else is on the table. We have this central board where our mission and destiny cards are going to go. We have, take those challenge dice out of the box, please.
Sure.
We get 8 of those plus 2 per player, so we're going to have 14. This game can accommodate up to 6 players. You can also play solo, so in a solo game you'd only have 10 dice.
Okay.
This dice pool we will go through to accomplish almost every action. We will roll dice to see how easily we succeed.
All right.
These are our health, morale, and time markers for each player. As you can see, we're lucky enough to have our Gamegenic accessories match our player colors.
Yes.
So I'm red and Nikki is blue and Lincoln is green. And we each have a time, morale, and health tracker. This is a co-op game, so we want to keep these values in pretty good standing. We do not want any tracker to fall to 0.
Okay.
We'll go over more later about what happens with that. But this is a co-op game, so you want your friends to all survive and be healthy.
I'm not going to push you over a cliff or anything.
Please don't.
Okay.
It would be bad for all of us.
All right.
Unless you're just tired of the game and want it to be over. All right. So we're going to take clockwise turns. We decided off screen before the game that I would be the start player. And when it's your turn, you're going to always generally take one action. You can take actions from your location card, as I described. You can take the move action here on the compass. You can take the actions down here on these color bands of actions. You can take actions on cards in front of you,
Okay.
which would be your character card, which we don't have yet, or other equipment and skills that you have, which we don't have yet. Those might have an action described right on them. They could have a full action described. Let's say you find a flower or an herb from some encounter, and it might have an action that says, do this, roll 4 dice to grind it into a potion or something like that. So it'll tell you the whole action right there on the card. That's your one action for the round. Here's 2 important global rules for the game. If you've already taken an action on this location card, you must move. You cannot sit on a location and explore all these actions and find out what they all do. This is a game of wandering to find new stuff. It's not a game of sitting on one space until you exhaust every possibility.
All right.
So if I've already done study and found out some stuff about the globules, it's time for me to move on. I have to, well, I mean, I could actually do a card action or something else.
Okay.
But otherwise I have to move. I cannot take another location action here.
All right.
So going to another location pulls another card out of the locations?
It does. A move action to a listed number, we're going to get to this in a second, is always 1 difficulty. You have to roll 1 die, and we're going to get to this in a second.
Okay.
The colored band skill checks here could be any number. We don't know what that is yet. And the card, if it's a card like grind the potion, it tells you right on it. It'll say 4 dice or 3 dice or whatever. So here's how an action goes. Let's use this sample card, which is the sample card from the rule book. Lincoln's going to be our giant box of card manager player.
Okay.
Yeah.
I pull out, I think, card 1435. This is also the example card in the rule book. which is going to be at the back of one of these,
Yeah.
I think.
I think the 14s are there.
Which would be my character, the captain, in this example. So this is what a character card looks like. And in the example in the rulebook of taking an action, this character has decided to wander. So that is a blue move action. We're going to have the player behind us in turn order read location skill checks. And Lincoln is going to turn to 272 because
Oh.
that's the location that I'm at.
All right.
Okay.
And because he's using... Wait, did I give him the right book? I did.
Blue book.
Yeah, blue. Blue book. There's another blue book.
It does say wander here, so
Okay.
I think you're on.
Great. So, because I've chosen to wander, don't read the whole paragraph yet. Just read the number and the action description in bold.
Okay, it's 272. It's 3. It's wander. It says wander around the mysterious area.
Okay. That's all I know so far about the action that I've
Okay.
chosen. I don't know what the reward's going to be. I don't know what I'm going to find. But it's a 3 dice action.
Why
And
is it a 3-dice action?
Because that's
Because-
what the 3 was.
Okay.
There's always a number on an action.
All right.
If I just chose one of these movement actions, it's a 1. Otherwise, the book or the card will tell you the number.
All right.
This applies to every action you take during the game. You're going to roll some dice or be assigned some dice, and you want to mitigate the costs of these dice. These dice always have a health, morale, and time result on them, which will penalize you during that skill check.
All right.
The skill check did some damage or took some time or hurt your morale. That's going to happen sometimes, but we want to minimize that. So in the example in the rule book, the player handles it like this. They take 1 die and they put it on these dice slots. This blue dice slot can only be used for a move action, a wander act, or not wander specifically, but a move skill. So the character places a die there. I don't even have to roll that die. That soaks up a die and takes it
I
out of the
see.
dice pool.
Oh, okay.
That's what these dice slot squares are for. As the game goes on, you're going to get more cards and equipment, and ideally have more spaces to store dice. And not have to roll them and get potential penalties.
Right.
Okay. So you can just
So you can
do
just-
the
exactly.
action as good as you can.
I'm going to explain a little bit more about how those cards work in just a second. I believe in the example in the rulebook, the player rolls this result on the remaining 2 dice.
Okay.
This means they have to take a penalty of a health. They've taken a damage. This result is great. It means that the die was spent, but nothing happened. So we want to spend dice and ideally not take damage. This result means the die just goes right back to the pool and we're going to have to re-roll it. So it also doesn't do any damage, but it's not as good as this free die roll.
Okay.
The damage is having another die that we still have to roll.
These dice are both out of the pool.
Sure.
Right, the damage for the arrow symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. I thought you meant this damage.
No.
So that is how you essentially handle a skill check. One nice thing about Vantage is you are always going to
One
succeed.
advantage of Vantage.
One advantage of Vantage, yes. One advantage.
Oh, yeah.
You're always going to succeed. Even if the skill check makes you roll 5 or 6 dice and is extremely difficult, you're always going to succeed. It's just a matter of how you
badly.
assign the dice,
Yeah.
how badly you took damage,
Okay.
and how much you had to finagle your position
Right.
and use up all your cards.
Okay.
Let's talk about a couple other things you can do. Hand me a couple of these round skill tokens. We're all going to start the game with a few of these and get more of them as the game goes on. You can use these to cancel out dice from a skill check. So since this was a blue action, I could have just used one of these to take that down to a 2-die skill check, or take the 2 remaining dice down to 1 if I was close to death or didn't want to roll that many dice.
Okay.
Since this is a co-op game, these are quite valuable, these skill tokens. We can all use these for each other. We can essentially just immediately transfer them.
Oh.
If Nikki's rolling an orange skill check on her turn, I can just give her this or spend it for her.
Okay.
That just deletes a die from your skill check.
Neat.
But they can also be used for other things as well. So we're going to start the game with some of those. We're going to collect more. Their skill, they essentially cancel a die from a skill check. But otherwise, you're going to have to roll whatever dice it says and place the dice either as penalties or as misses or back in the dice pool or take the damage.
Okay.
Okay? Now that I have passed the skill check, 1 die was placed here, 2 dice were rolled, Lincoln can read the rest of the text and tell me what happened. Go ahead and do
okay.
it just for our sample.
Sure, wander around the mysterious area. You can't make much sense of the blobs, but you're amazed by the sheer scale of the skeleton, which yields some craftable ivory. Gain item 1186.
Okay, and let's do this for just the
Okay.
sample purposes. Show me what 1186 was.
Sure.
I didn't even notice that there were. Now that
Yeah,
you
there's-
read it, I
right.
see the bones.
Right.
But I
See,
didn't.
if I was giving you guys a good
Yeah.
description of my Vantage, I would say there was like a valley with bones back here.
Okay.
So, okay, this brings up another point here. Every time you gain a card, you're going to put it orthogonally adjacent to a card you already have. So I can put this here or here. You can hold 9 cards. You
Okay.
have an invisible 3x3 grid around your character.
So
You can only really
this
hold
thing
8.
Well, it
here-
shows you right there. Yeah. Well, 9 counting your character.
yeah.
Correct. It shows this right here. Correct. Now that I put this here, I can start putting cards here.
Okay.
There are some adjacency things later, like you might actually have cards that play off of each other if they're next to each other in your grid, but not as useful if they're built at like opposite corners.
Okay.
So where you place things could be important. It's not important to worry about where you place your first card. But now that I have bone and sinew, whatever I craft out of it, I might want to put next to it or something. You know, you might want to put
okay.
things that work together near each other.
Oh boy.
It's not the most important strategy. All right, bone and sinew. It's an item. It has an action, like I was saying, on the card. It's a 2 dice green action where we're not going to read anything from a storybook because the action is right here on the card. Craft into a more advanced item. Replace this with a bone bauble, 1092, or a fishing lure, 913.
So that's what you've made of the stuff.
Right. So you could, in a future turn, roll 2 dice as a green skill. Using green skill tokens if you had them, or other things that affected green skill checks. It also, if you notice, has a box to put dice in. And this specifically, I'm going to talk about these boxes, dice slots a little more, has a sinew symbol, which means if you're, like this can soak up a die from a sinew skill check. Like if there's something that is made out of sinew, or there might be a symbol that means wood if I'm crafting things out of wood. So these dice slots can get very specific. There could be dice slots that correspond to specific skills. There could be dice slots that correspond to specific terrain you're on. There can be dice slots that only soak health or morale or time damage, and you can put those dice on there
After you've rolled them?
after you've rolled
Okay,
them.
cool.
Because it's better than taking the damage. It takes the die instead and holds it. If it's a blank box, any symbol can go there. So you can roll the die and put anything there as long as
But it would
it's-
have to be a sinew result that you're.
it would have to be a sinew related skill check.
Okay, yeah.
This would probably count because I'm crafting the bone and sinew into something else, right? The star indicates that this is a morale slot, so that can take a morale die. So after I've rolled a skill check, and instead of taking morale damage, I can put the die here. Now these dice slots are locked until the challenge pool resets, which I'm going
Okay.
to explain in a second. However, this dice slot has a lightning bolt on it, which means that it is an impact slot. That means this slot is very powerful. All the characters have 1 impact slot, but it's possible that you might find more on a powerful item or ally or something like that. This can take a die from any of us anywhere on the planet, even if we're not in the same location.
Interesting.
So maybe Nikki is at 1 morale and we don't want her to go to 0.
Sure.
You roll a morale on a check, but we decide to place it over here on my character.
Oh, all right.
Normally, you can only place dice on your dice slot because
Sure.
you're there with
Just
your
that one.
stuff, right?
Sure.
You can't transfer them across the planet to Lincoln unless it has this impact
Lightning.
symbol.
But it is morale. It's like you're giving
It is,
her.
well, yeah.
You're giving her.
But, you can't use my bone and sinew
because I'm not there with
because
the
you're
bone
not
and
there
sinew,
with me. Right.
This is you're speaking encouraging words to her. That brings her morale
I'm
up.
throwing dice across the planet.
The last thing I want to say about these dice slots before we talk about resetting the pool is you can notice this dice slot actually has a reward on it. It has a little arrow pointing to the right. When you place a die on this slot, you get a boost cube.
A boost cube.
A boost cube is essentially ammo for a special ability or lets you activate something. You'll see that like this character actually starts with 2 boost cubes. You're going to gain them for different things in different ways. But for instance, the character, and most characters I think, this character can spend a boost to re-roll a challenge die you gain a blue skill if the result is unchanged. So like let's say I was very low on health. I don't like this result. I spend a boost and I re-roll it. Hey, now it's this, which is perfect.
Okay.
If it re-rolled to the exact same symbol, I would gain a blue skill token or transfer a reserved card into your grid. We haven't talked about reserved cards yet. But so boosts are like trigger a special ability.
Okay.
Another boost ability on characters is turn in 2 boost cubes for a skill token or a coin. These are
Coins.
currency
yeah.
that you can use to buy things from certain spots in the game. So I believe all characters have this ability to turn in 2 boost cubes for a coin or a skill token.
Okay.
Other equipment might have boost cubes to trigger like med kit uses to heal you or, shuttles to take you to a new location, things like that. Boost cubes are always going to be good to activate something.
Okay.
A dice slot could also have a cost. There could be a dice slot on something that makes you pay a boost cube to use it or pay some other cost to use it. Now, I've filled up all my dice slots. You've filled up all your dice slots.
Okay.
We've placed a few things here. And it's Lincoln's turn and he needs to roll a 4 dice challenge.
Yeah.
If it was a 2 dice skill check, he would just roll 2 dice. When it calls for more dice than we have, and only when it calls for more dice than we have, that's when we empty all the dice slots and all these penalties that we've paid, and we reset the pool.
All right.
You'll note that is good because it gives us a chance to start
to put
restoring
stuff back
things
in,
again.
yeah.
Exactly. So that is actually something we do want to do every once in a while.
And that's why blanks
And that's
are
why
great.
blanks are great to
the
just
dash
use
is
them
the-
up
yeah.
out of this pool. Exactly. The result that Lincoln read for my skill check UC gave me a card, but it might also move you to a new location. It might give you an extra action. Generally, you take 1 action per turn, but it might say continue if you want to. It might give you a stat boost. It might say go up 1 or 2 morale. If you go up extra morale, it says it right here on the board. If you're already at 6, or not morale, anything. If you're already at 6 and it tells you to go up, you get a random skill.
Oh, that's nice.
They have these.
You
nice,
you roll.
you have a nice little die that tells you what random skill to take.
Nice.
Yeah. There are several times when it just says roll a random die and do something with that skill. If in the very, very rare instance that like it says take card 1186, but I already have it, then you get a boost in replacement of that. If it tells you to take a card that I already have, you can either take a boost or you can take the card away from me. It's our choice, but it resets the card. It like puts the die back in the pool and takes away any boost that I would have on it. So I've never seen that happen. It would be pretty rare. There's many cards,
Yeah.
but it's possible. If the end of the turn text that you read to somebody says pay a cost like skill tokens, like pay 2 blue skill tokens to do this, anyone can pay that cost. Like Nikki could pay it even if it gets Lincoln a good card.
Oh, all right.
If it's a reward that says take this, it only goes to the player whose turn it is.
Okay.
The last thing I need to explain before we start, and basically you start the game by finding out what your mission is, finding out how the game starts, and finding out who your character is. You can put these back in their numerical perfect order for me.
Sure.
The last thing I just need to explain is the reserve cards. I mentioned that you have this grid of 3x3 cards. If you overflow that, if you have too many cards already and you have cards that would go outside of that, you can have a reserve, which is basically cards that you have out of play, extra cards. Some cards in your grid might have a plus on them, and the number of plus symbols that you have tells you how many cards you can have in your reserve.
Okay.
Those are just storage. You can't use any abilities or dice slots or anything on them, but you can spend a boost token, it says it on your character card, to swap cards in and out.
All right.
So you could have essentially like a storage chest to, have extra stuff to swap in and out. It's pretty rare, and at that point of the game, you have so much stuff that you have many, many options available to you.
If Lincoln, like you were talking, if a number gets pulled and I have it in front of me, I give it to Lincoln, can I refill that hole with one that I might have in my supply?
Sure. It's just not free.
But
you would still have to pay the boost token to essentially swap or move it in. Yes.
Okay.
That is basically spending boost tokens and activating stuff on cards are free actions that you can do as many times as you want during your turn.
Okay.
Your main action, choosing a skill or a move or a card action, is your one action per turn. But activating other stuff that just says like spend a boost token, that's free.
Okay.
One last rule, like I mentioned, I have played this once and it never happened to me, so I have no idea how easy or hard this is.
Okay.
But if two characters are at the same location, you can just pass the Vantage card back and forth because we can see the same thing. But this planet is very difficult to move around. We might not ever be able to find each other.
Sure.
But if you are at the same location, you can place dice on each other's dice slots during skill checks.
Okay.
And you can trade some cards and items. You can trade coins, items, flora, and vehicles. So I don't know what that leaves, but I guess you can't trade like companion.
Does that mean
people.
some of your cards?
It means most of your cards, I think, would probably
So
be
would
items.
flora be like the bones that you found?
Or no, that probably was just an item.
Okay.
Flora would be like a plant
Yeah,
that I
that's
found.
what I think. Yeah.
I know,
But I don't know
fauna,
why that
though?
wouldn't be an item. Maybe you can't trade fauna because that would be like your animal pet and you can't just hand it off to somebody.
Oh.
But anyway, I have no idea what the realistic possibility of being on another space with someone is.
Okay.
The other, there also are, I didn't mention this, but there are locations on both sides of each card.
Yes.
So on the rare chance that like you were at 284 and I was at 285, we would also just have to pass the card back and forth to,
Interesting.
to be
your
able to
turn.
see the Vantage. I mentioned that there were two main big rules in the game, and I forgot to say the second one. The first one was don't look at each other's Vantage cards. You can describe them, but you can't really see what the other people are seeing. That also applies to the Book of Vantages, which may or may not ever come into play, but these are sort of big region views where like maybe you fly up in the clouds or see something from a large viewpoint and you get to sort of describe a much larger area of the planet.
Wow.
But again, that's just your viewpoint. You can't pass this around and let us all look at it.
Interesting.
The other final big thematic rule for Vantage is like Arkham Horror's overarching rule is always do what's worst for the players because the game is out to get you and kill you.
Right.
The Vantage overarching rule is always do what's thematic. Always do what makes sense for the planet and seems like it's in the spirit of the adventure.
Okay.
So if you've already been to a location and destroyed a bridge, I can't go to that same location and cross the bridge, even if cross the bridge is an action. Or if you've chopped down a tree, I can't harvest the fruit from the tree, even if it tells me that I can. So you just sort of have to remember that
Play
kind
with
of
the
stuff.
story.
Play with, have the story make sense. You know, if you've already recruited an alien friend, I can't do the same action even if I go back to that same city later, right? You have to have the story make sense. That's all Vantage wants you to do.
Okay.
And I think that's everything. Now, we don't have any characters yet, We don't know what our mission is.
Right.
We don't know how the story starts. We don't have any skill tokens. We start the game by reading 000 on the back of the book of Vantages.
Well, let's thank Gamegenic for sponsoring this episode and for providing accessories. Today we're using a Token Silo XL to store all of the bits and the dice and stuff. We did have them in there. We pulled them back out. These are fantastic because they are all removable. You can move them around where you need them, and you can also use this as a giant dice tray. We're also using the magnetic dice tray, the rectangular one. These are great because they flat pack, and you can leave them in the box if you want. We're also using the Sidekick 100 Plus XL and the lids as our little screens here, which is fantastic. And we are also using the Dungeon 1100 Plus card vault. And there's so many cards in this game, and we are sleeving them, so we really needed it. It's a tremendous amount of components in this game.
So that's the matte sleeves.
Yep, we are using the American Standard Prime matte sleeves.
And then we got the dividers in there too.
Yep, we do. We have the dividers and the size morph dividers too, which allow you to tighten it up. We could probably put a few more in here. These are pretty
a little bit.
Yep.
Is this the most Gamegenic accessories we've ever
Well,
used on
I
the
don't think
table
we've
at
ever
once?
been able to use this because we
Yeah,
just
no,
never
that's
have
crazy.
this much stuff.
Right.
But man, do we have a lot of
Thank
cards
goodness.
that fits perfectly
And that
in
thing
there.
is cool because I'm the one that sleeved in, loaded it all up,
Oh my
and
gosh.
it was
it's
really cool.
It's a tremendous amount of sleeving.
The card numbers go up to about 1,500,
Yeah.
but I think it's about half of them are locations and half of them are those. So
Yeah.
it is there's no sleeves that fit these.
No,
but,
these are close. That's too bad, but they
Yeah.
don't have them.
But
yet.
that was a
Yeah.
lot of sleeving. Thank
Yeah.
you, Nikki.
All right, well, let's get going.
All right. Weeks after receiving a mysterious signal from the Traveler, your ship arrives in the orbit of an uncharted planet. Create the total challenge dice pool using 8 dice plus 2 per player. Done. Each player gains a different skill, select or randomize, and its matching character card.
Oh.
You want to roll a die or do you want to pick a character?
Go for it. Just roll it.
Roll it.
Roll it.
You are Red.
Red.
The fighty-ish combat person.
Oh, well, that.
So you get character 1440.
Okay.
Lincoln, 1438.
Green.
And I am not going to be green. I'm going to be orange,
I think
1437.
all of the characters in the
Like
back.
in here? No, they were sort of in here.
Okay, so what were they again?
37, 38, and 40. That's your character.
Okay.
I am Emilienne the Scholar. Nikki is Tina the Marine.
Tina Marine.
Tina Marine.
And I am Ira the Medic.
And so as you see, like we mentioned during the instructions, these 6 spaces are the boost that you can carry. You can't carry any more than that.
Okay.
But it does say when placed, take 2 boost. A lot of cards will have a when placed
Oh,
effect.
it does say that.
So that is something that you immediately gain when placing that card. You also notice that there are 3 actions on your character card. Master, buy, and equip. You don't really know what those do yet, but we all have those actions, so they're
Okay.
all available to you wherever you are.
All right.
And if you do them, this would be the number that you look up in the appropriate book, or the person who's going to read it to you would anyway.
Okay.
And we all have a reroll ability for boost down at the bottom.
All right.
Okay?
That matches our specific.
Well, it's really only what you gain if the result is the same.
Okay.
So it's basically always a reroll, but if you reroll the exact same thing, then you get a red skill, I get an orange skill, Lincoln gets a green skill. That's
Okay.
what the special is. Or transfer the reserve. All right. I'm showing a little close-up of my character card, even though we looked at the captain during setup. Okay, each player sets the morale, time, and health trackers matching their character color to 3 for brazen, 4 for daring, 5 for practical, or 6 for cautious. The game does recommend daring for your first game.
Nice.
The first player gains 2 skills at random. Please give me a blue and a purple. And places the matching mission. Blue and purple. 1583. In the center, they may reroll pairs to get an easier mission. Oh, pairs are hard. Then, so our mission,
Should you choose?
we don't have a choice, we have accepted it, is Amass a priceless collection. Have at least 30, is that a 30
That's a
value
30.
of cards in one player's grid and or reserve. If you do, read 1583 in the Book of Secrets. So we're here at this planet to make money, apparently.
Okay.
So we're trying to get high value items is our main mission. But remember, we may also have a destiny that comes
Okay.
later, and we can win, or at least decide we want to win
Okay.
by doing the destiny also.
It just popped me to you.
Now, the last thing we do is everyone goes to location 001, which can be found on the back of the Book of Secrets. Secrets.
Oh, I see. It even has a number on the thing.
Yep. Location 001 says, the ship malfunctions, you have mere seconds to escape.
Okay.
Each player gains a different skill, select or randomize. So let's roll one more die,
All right.
each.
Each. Do we need to keep
Nope.
these out?
Nope.
Okay.
I was just moving around a little.
Yellow.
Yellow. Thank you.
Green. All right.
And blue. And goes to the matching location, places the matching location in their location card holder and simultaneously follows the instructions on that card. Now, we've already made the tiniest little mistake, but the game is explaining it to us right now. Each player should now have 2 skill tokens
Yeah.
from this location and step 2 on location 0. You rolled the red character, you're supposed to take a red skill token.
Oh.
You rolled the green character, you're supposed to also have a green skill
But
token.
why do you have 3 then?
Because he's a start player.
Okay.
And the first player should have 4 skill tokens, is the final part of it. So give me an orange one. So the first player starts with more because they're starting. So I am at location 2.
All right.
You rolled yellow. You are at location 6.
Okay. And that is giving you just
This is-
like the code of.
This is just
the
like your
thing.
starting
Okay.
crash the ship location. And it says we all read these, well, we simultaneously follow the instructions. Mine says, your escape pod seals tight, ejecting towards the planet in a completely different direction from the others. Gain 2 random skills.
Okay.
I think we're all going to do something like that. Orange and red. And crash onto the matching location. You may re-roll pairs to get an easier location. And so then you keep this card to obscure the back of your new location. Well, we're not going to need to do this because we're not using those vertical
Right.
card holders.
Okay,
But
okay.
this would be your placeholder card.
I see.
That blocks
Because
the back
there's
of the other
nothing
location
on the back.
from
Okay.
everybody else seeing it.
All
So
right.
we won't need to do that because of the way our camera setup is. But that's another clever way of like hiding information from other players.
What is the little grid on the side?
It's your crap. I just rolled orange and red, so my crash
I
location
see where you land. Okay.
is.
2. Well, I don't know if your
I think
card's
it's different.
than mine.
Well, actually, what does yours say?
212.
No, mine's 676. So it makes sure that we're all spread out all over the planet.
Okay.
So my crash location, which only the camera is going to see, is 676. Nikki, read yours, or it's probably the same thing. Just different.
I need to roll, right?
Well, it tells you.
Oh,
during
there.
The thing.
Okay. Your escape pod seals tight. Eject towards the planet in a completely different direction from the other 2.
right.
Gain 2 random skills and crash into the matching location. You may roll. So,
To get an easier location.
yeah,
Wow.
you may roll to get an
Yellow.
easier location.
Yellow.
Well, do I read
Red.
it red, yellow from my perspective?
There's only going to be one that's red, yellow.
Okay, red, yellow is 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
One, literally, yes. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Here you are. Is that 1, 2, 3?
1, 2, 3.
So you give me back the other one
Okay,
because we won't.
here you go.
An orange, red. Orange, red.
See, that's what I rolled, but it's going to be
Yeah.
a totally different thing for you.
Mine is 397. Thank you.
All right. I'm at location 676. I have most definitely crashed into a forest.
Okay.
A sentient walks from the nearby building directly in front of you, sobbing uncontrollably.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to show this card in a little detail to the friends at home.
Yep.
I'm going to tell you guys that this sentient, this alien, he is a plant man. He is definitely like a dude made of leaves.
Okay.
And his building is like a little leaf hut with glowing lights on inside. It's like his little house that he lives in made of forest stuff. And there are exits to 2 other locations. I'm also going to show you, normally I wouldn't show any part of the card,
Right.
but that is a sentient symbol that means that particular race.
All right.
So like when you see that on a card, it means like, you know, you could place a die regarding skill checks for that sentient if it appeared on there, or it means that race has appeared to opposed to another one if it appears on a card or something like that.
Okay.
Okay.
So the actions I can perform on the card are enter, listen, entertain, console, rob, or duel.
Oh, no. I don't think you want to hurt a leaf guy.
I mean, but what if he's got some sweet items I could rob him? I will point out that I do have lots of entertain and enter are my like highest skill levels right now.
Okay.
But of course we can all share these tokens. We can all do these.
All right.
However, I'm not in any like aggressive mood. I do feel like console or listen might be the best things to try.
I agree.
Okay.
But it is your character.
You know what? I'm a scholar. Let's start off. Let's be the nicest planetary crashers that we can be.
Okay.
So Lincoln's going to read 676 in the green book to me.
Okay.
It's console. I'm going to put my arm around Leaf Man and
might
try and make
get
him feel better.
Rash.
Maybe. Maybe he's going to
poison
punch me because I made it worse.
676.
So yes, and you're just going to read the number and the
Yep.
bold part.
5. Console the distraught sentient.
5
Yes,
for our
5.
first skill check. 5.
All right.
Could kill you right away.
It could.
Now you're going to get a rash. Okay.
You're right.
Could be made
I
of
should have
poison
robbed
ivy.
him. I should have beat this guy
We
up.
are hungry for money. I don't know why, but
Poison
it's
oak.
fine.
I know.
Something.
You're right. We really should be going for every like get money and items thing we can.
But he might be like,
might not
thank
even-
you, man, and give you something great.
He might be like, get out of my city, you weird non-plant guy.
Plants don't hug.
Lincoln, since this is our, I'm going to ask you to spend a green token.
Okay.
Since this is a 5 dice check on our very first. Oh, and that just, but that doesn't place it here. It just
Oh, that's a
deletes it from
bummer.
the check.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Kind of expensive.
it is kind of. Oh, and I guess I got to remember that I can re-roll too.
Got 2 cubes.
All right, let's do it.
One
Well,
blank.
One month.
And these just go back to be re-rolled later, but that's not too bad for a big skill check. So 1 health damage,
Okay.
which you could take here, but again, we should save those for like, or Lincoln could take there.
Okay.
I'm just gonna take it because we can save those for like important things.
Okay.
But we should use these eventually.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. I have consoled the sentient.
The sentient's tears soak into your og suit, and they beg you to deliver an antidote to a dear friend, a water sentient to the west. Gain item 865 and quest 1655. Add the quest horizontally to your supply.
Wow.
Okay.
So,
The
item
first thing?
865.
All right.
And quest 1655.
It is medicine. When placed, it gets 3 boost cubes.
Oh. And it goes on it, not your
It goes
mate,
correct.
not your guy.
Correct. Yep. They always go on the card. And also, like, it shows the boost cubes on the card, so I can't use my boost cubes to use this item. I would have to
Okay.
use boost cubes from the card. It says I can spend a boost cube to refresh all heart from my grid. So all my health spaces from my grid of items would be refreshed. So essentially I can soak up some damage and then reopen
Clean it up.
those spaces.
Okay.
Horizontal cards are pretty rare because they're like information or quests. They do not count against your 3x3 grid or your reserves. They're just support cards that just sit outside. Because
Okay.
this is a quest I have. This says, afraid of a pursuer, the Leaf Sentient needs an armed escort to the remote waterfall
Oh my.
east of the capital city. Have Sentient 1353, which we don't know him yet, on a location with the text remote waterfall. If you do, upon arrival, read 1665 in the Book of Secrets.
So we have to get this dude first?
I think we have to go get him with and probably give him the medicine and then escort him to the waterfall. Again, we don't have to do any of this. This is all just like a side quest.
Okay.
But this also has an
dice
orange
spaces.
skill checked space and a leaf sentient space that anyone can use. So this is more, dice spaces that we can soak
But
up.
we don't need 13.
No, because we haven't gained 1353
Okay.
yet.
It's weird that it mentions it, though.
But
It's
it did
part
say,
of the, you
it
gotta
said,
get it.
you need to give this to my friend to the west.
You're moving anyway after this, right?
After this, yes. And I didn't mention this, but like your compass on your location, the top is always north, so west is left, east is right, south is
Okay.
to the bottom. If you need to actually like go to the east
Just
to do
as south
something.
is south.
West is west.
All right, that was, and because
Two
I didn't
different
say,
colors on the map.
Yeah.
because I didn't say take another action or do a move or anything like that,
Okay.
it is now Nikki's turn.
Nikki's turn. So I read my card
and
first.
and describe as much of it as you'd like to
All right.
us.
So, this is a set of ancient stones juts out of the shallow water, close to 3 far more advanced obelisks. All right? So, in my foreground, I've got water, and I have 3 obelisk type shapes. Mostly they're just pointy rocks. They're not very carved. But in the background, on the top of a hill, I think on the top of the hill or behind a hill, is 3 obelisks that look like they're a little more carved. The tops look like maybe they're missing. I'm not sure if that's artistically done or not. But then there's these blue beams coming out of each of the tops of them, just shooting out into the sky. Just brr. And the sky
Just brr.
is a dark blue. There are some clouds in it. I forgot to say, on these 3, the big obelisks things, there is green lines going up them with circles. It looks like a computer motherboard circuits
Okay, yeah.
going up. And then there's like a big circle. There's a circle on each of them that they lead to. Anyways, then off in the far background, I don't know what this is. It's tower-ish looking with a red dot in the center that looks like a light. But then around it is like, I don't know what that is, like a puffy thing.
Sometimes
or
that could be like,
something. Or maybe
it
it's
could
mechanical.
be like the card to the north. Like if you
Okay.
move north, that could be what you find up that way.
All right.
Could be showing you like what's heading
Okay.
up that way, possibly.
Maybe it's metal, maybe it's organic, the white thing that's around it. And then there are a bunch of birds up in the sky. Just that might matter for some reason. No, I should have said also the obelisks in the foreground that were talked about, the stones that jut out. They have markings on them too, but they look more hand-drawn than the green lines on the faraway ones. Look
Wow,
more like exactly
She
straight.
sees a lot. Which
I
is
know.
Pretty great.
My card did not have that much information on it.
Okay, well,
All right.
I've got a big view.
Sure,
I'm not
sure.
like
So do I.
it's grass and water. There's no like trees or anything really blocking my view, so it's kind of expansive. Water's the top blue. Study is the purple. Commune is the orange. Upgrade is the green. Hack is the yellow, and red is the cleave.
Okay.
And I've got two
You do have-
hacks
you do
and
have
two
yellow and red.
cleaves. So I need to decide what I want to do.
You could also, I mean, I'm not advising this now. You could also just leave. Like, you could always just go to another card if you didn't like this. But there's always,
I'm
there's fun to be
intrigued.
had, yes.
I don't have the right kind of
Well, you don't have
thing,
to.
doesn't
but
matter.
I
Like-
would like to study, which is the purple.
All right. Is that what you want to do?
I think so.
All right. Study some obelisks, probably. What's the number of the card?
Mine is 1, 2, 3.
You are going to...
Paris, France.
1, study the lore stones.
Okay.
That's it. Make a 1 die skill check.
Okay. There's a star.
That's a morale. So we either have to place it somewhere or you lose a morale.
Wow. What does that mean? That I didn't like what I was studying or something?
You know, you got bummed out eventually.
Wow, that's sad. I'll just lose a
Yeah, let's
morale,
just- that's it
right?
for now. Just for now.
Beginning of the game,
No, that's you.
I'm
that's me, yeah.
believe. Whee.
You feel a surge of wisdom as you study the stone and the rune etched into it. For a brief moment, you see a vision from the past.
Ooh.
This neutral area of the world was set aside to invite civilizations beyond this world
Aye.
to visit. Gain 1 boost.
Okay.
That's a cube for you. And that
Was my turn?
die goes to the penalty pool because we
Okay.
paid the penalty, and that was your turn. Quick point out, not that it matters yet, this medicine that I've been given for my side quest, it's worth 9 coins.
Wow.
This is a good.
So if I
Our-
just decide to leave
Not
this sick
deliver it?
guy alone and
Yeah, we're
never
already
deliver
almost
it,
one-third
yeah,
of the
we're
way.
almost a third to
I was
our
gonna ask
cool
if there was a
mission
way
of
to figure out
money.
what it was
well,
worth.
maybe
I didn't
you
even
need to-
notice until after my turn, but maybe we're
need to
greedy
be-
people. We need
yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Well, we probably need to fix our ship since we crashed. That's really what it comes down to. Okay. Well, mine is the big lotus at the edge of the marsh smells oddly of rotten eggs. Isn't that exciting?
Neat.
That sounds wonderful.
My card has the blue is dash, the purple is smell, the orange is ask, the green is brew, the yellow is consume, and the red is pluck.
Ooh.
Lock.
Yep. So I have some similar things maybe going on to Nikki's, but maybe
Really?
they're all in the distance. I have a big blue sky with clouds, 2 contrails in the sky maybe,
Contrails.
a big red flag I believe or banner that's torn.
Okay.
The ground is a marsh. It's very wet and a little muddy maybe looking like here. There's a big lotus in the front of me with a blue center. And then 3 obelisks maybe, or whatever the heck these are,
Oh.
with diminishing perspective. So there's one that's closer to me, very far away still, or kind of far away, and then they each get smaller, and a bunch of birds. I don't know if I mentioned that as well. So
Oh, you got
I've
birds
got the
too?
birds too, yeah.
Maybe we're near each other.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know. Maybe this planet's got a lot of this going on. But you see green. I don't see any green. But
Oh,
maybe
okay.
from another perspective, it's green. Another vantage. Hold on. Let's keep using the right terms here.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know what I want to do. I kind
There's
of want to
nobody
ask.
there? What?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the thing.
The
I don't know.
plucking
I don't know
and
what I'm
all.
asking here, by the way. But
Yeah, you don't really know who you're asking or what.
Sure,
yet.
but I kind of want to do that
You're
just to see
shouting
what
into the
that's
sky?
about. So that is what I'm doing. So it's 397.
For what color?
Orange.
Oh, me.
397.
All right.
And you just read the start part.
Yeah.
The number and the bold.
Ira, the medic.
All right. 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ask.
Mm-hmm.
A sentient about the lotus.
Okay. Interesting. I don't see a sentient. So I'm going to just roll
Guess
these,
they're
right?
around.
Yeah. Okay, 1
not
and
bad.
1 back in.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So I succeeded.
Okay. The sentient seems surprised that you're not familiar with the composition of the common lotus. This innocent-looking flower giveth and taketh away. Be careful if you choose to partake in its whims. Gain 1 boost and continue.
Okay. So I continue. So I do another action at this location.
Oh, yeah, continue is another action. Sorry.
It's innocent looking, right? It's basic. Should I pluck it?
You can't take another action on that card.
I can
'cause
do
you've
something
already
else
taken
here.
it.
I can.
You can move, or you can take right, or you can move along.
Move along.
Remember, you can of the 6 colored action bands.
Right.
You can only ever do
Sure,
one
sure.
location.
Okay, well, let's move then. Let's go to the north.
And is there a number on that?
It's an asterisk.
Okay, so I didn't explain that fully, but if there's a number, it's always going to be a 1 difficulty move. It's just you roll a die. If there's an asterisk, it could be more difficult,
Sure.
right? Could be mountainous terrain, or it could be
Swamps.
or it could be
Marsh.
checking the guards to get into a city, something like that, right?
Okay.
You don't know what it's going to be. What is the number of your location?
397.
So we check 397 in the depart storybook,
Okay.
and we try to see if there's a north.
Depart.
Yeah, depart is basically moving to an unnumbered location. So we see
397.
397.
Okay.
Yep, so it says, so read the number in the
So-
bold.
So north, and then it's 3,
Okay.
and it's trek. Trek north across the wetlands.
Okay.
That's all you know so far.
Yep.
And he's got
I take a hit for time and.
morale.
Yeah, this goes back.
So, and now of course, you could spend some boost to re-roll, or I could spend a movement to, well, I can't. These can delete pre-roll dice, but not afterwards.
Oh, I see.
I can give you whatever
Or,
you need if you need something.
Now that we're getting a little bit down into our dice checks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could take this morale and just soak it up onto this square, you know?
Should we?
Let's say sure, why not? Let's start using the boxes that we
Okay.
have,
Okay.
right?
And then this wasn't a green check, so it's because it's an actual
Do
movement thing.
you end up taking the
I think I'm
time
I think that's
hit,
what we're
though?
going to take, yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
Okay.
that's fair. We all took 1 hit.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Yes, wetlands. You stay as dry as you can, but it's tough when you're low on energy. Go to 398.
Is it the back of your card or no?
Nope.
I was thinking I needed to go, meaning in this book.
No.
Is that not it?
That is not. Because he always has to have a new
Oh,
card.
I see a new card, 398.
Oh, wow. Now I
But-
want to pinch and zoom here to see
Yeah.
this.
Now, that is the end of his turn.
Okay.
I also need to move or do an action on one of my cards because I've already done an action at this
Okay.
location. I think, I mean, I did say we were going to be nice, but this medicine is worth so much money, I think I'm just going to keep it for now.
Okay.
Sure.
So I think that they
So
said
you
that
gave me a chill, but it's okay.
I know. You know, I'm so sorry about your sick friend. See ya. I'm going the other way. I think that he said his friend was to the west and the waterfall was to the east. So I'm just going to go east.
Right.
I'm rolling a 1 die move because I'm moving to 677.
Someone's going to find you and beat you
And
up.
that's exactly what I wanted to roll. I know, right? They're going to come after me.
Yes.
And it's on the back of my card, so I'm done. That was my whole turn.
Oh, wow.
I moved.
Okay. Should I do anything to help you guys on your turns, or should I just move
I
also?
think you need to move. 'cause
Yeah,
you-
go ahead and move. You got to keep exploring.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna go north to 484.
Okay.
'Cause
Roll a
that-
die or spend a token. It's a blue thing, so you're probably gonna.
Well, and I have to roll because I don't have a blue thing.
No, but he's got
I mean,
two.
I could, but we should save them for important things. But
This is important to me.
okay, you have rolled morale.
And
We don't have any morale spots.
And I'm there. Yeah. So I go
We
down
don't have-
again.
we don't have any choice. Yep.
All right.
Or you can re-roll. If you want to spend a boost, you can re-roll.
Let me do that because
Fair.
it seems
it's
like
a-
moving that one again
I feel like
seems
I think you're
bad.
right. You don't want to get too
So here
low
we
on
go. Get rid of it.
And that's time.
Well, it's
Not
something
great,
different.
but slightly better, sure. And that goes up there. 484. I'll take that other card back.
Okay.
And that was Nikki's turn, and it's Lincoln's turn.
Well, that ain't cool. All right.
Okay. Given that several paths cross here, I've always thought this would be a prime location for an enterprising entrepreneur.
Ooh.
So the blue is follow, the purple is observe, the orange is hire, the green is build, yellow is forage, and red is dig. I'm going to dig.
Can you tell who you'd be following?
What does your land look like?
Well, so there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I got to explain that to you. So it's a path. Looks like an icy path. So there's other things I can do here, of course. But he's saying, enterprising entrepreneur. I don't know, but and it looks like there's beings or something floating up there. I have really no idea. That's why I want to pinch and zoom here to see that more clearly. But it's between two mountains that you're following this path. Again, there are more birds flying around. At least I think that's what they are. And the sky is nice cloudy blue. And the hills. So it's green here, where you know, like Nikki saw some green maybe, but it's all hillside. Like you're going at mountainside, actually, kind of, or foothills maybe or something. But it looks like there might be in the foreground, which I can't really see because there's stuff blocking it. But it looks like it might be icebergs or glaciers or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly what's going on. So follow is interesting. It's blue. I don't know those, but they're saying here, given that the paths, I've always thought there's a prime entrepreneur. So maybe I hire? That's also something I could do.
You don't have any money. I'm thinking that could be a money action, but who knows?
It's orange. Why don't we just dig?
What you want to dig?
Yeah.
What was
It's red. Oh,
red?
yeah.
Okay. And your number is
398.
Oh, my turn. 398. All right. 1.
Oh.
And it is dig and into the grassy patch at your feet.
Okay, well that wasn't very exciting. Okay, and it just goes back into the pool.
Okay.
Okay. Several meters underground, you feel a sense of satisfaction and strength. Gain 1 health
Hey.
and 1 boost.
Okay.
You may either stop or continue with an overpower
Which
2.
is just a red action.
Okay.
Overpower 2, and then 2 dig action to go deeper. Then read the next result only. I mean,
digging.
it looks like there were choices, so I don't know what's.
Okay.
Can I ask you? See that it
Trying to get
looks
through the
like
dice.
there's
Just says read the next result only.
Okay.
Yeah, no, they're all.
I
making
succeeded.
sure I was doing it right. Okay, here we go. A solid material halts your progress, and you excavate a lost purse full of coins.
Yeah.
Gain 10 in the moolah department.
Wow.
Fantastic. So we're at 20 or 19 out of 30.
No, it has to be cards. We have to get a priceless
Oh.
collection. You need to buy something with that money.
Okay.
There's more going on here. You may either stop or continue with an overpower 3 dig action to go deeper.
I mean, we burned through the dice.
I mean, we can certainly soak up health damage,
Right.
and you can soak up green, which
Okay.
you got a blank and a return and a time,
Yep.
which you can take it or you can re-roll.
Reroll. Yeah, I think I'll reroll. I got enough cubes. Let's try it. Maybe we'll get lucky. And it's health. I'll just put it on my thingy here, right?
That makes sense. Take the die. Yeah.
All right, so
Yep.
you dug a little deeper. A rich, dark layer of sediment is prime for deep fungus. Okay. Gain item 1136. I'll wait for you before I read more.
Here's some fauna. Flora item floor, I meant. Food, consume. Okay, so it's a mushroom. So I get 3 boost tokens here. It is a sentient. Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's that leaf sentient.
Yeah.
If we get a skill check,
So there is a
regarding
consume. It's worth 2, so
Yeah.
we're only at 11 then, since this is not what we were thinking.
Yeah.
And then once I use these boosts, I lose the card. But if I brew it, I gain another item,
Aha. What does the
Sweet.
boost do?
replacing this card.
If you burn a boost, what does it do?
It does not say what I do with them. What did the boost do on yours? Do you know?
Yeah, it empties heart boxes on my.
Oh, I see. Is that what these are here?
Oh. No, that means you gain a boost if you place a thing there.
Mm.
It doesn't have any.
Oh, I see here.
Oh no, it's consume action. It probably, if you looked up consume 1136, it would probably tell you.
Okay.
So do you want to eat some random mushrooms that you dug up out of the ground
It
next
says,
turn?
but it says, yeah, maybe brew gain item 868, replacing this card unless you pay a cube. One of these, I guess, right?
Oh, okay.
You
So
ready?
I can keep the card if I
and
keep
brew
doing
some
it.
tea.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
And here we go. You may either stop or continue with an overpower 4
Yeeks.
dig.
There's not even 4 dice. I guess we haven't really got many on the board either.
No, I
only
know.
have
We
2.
see that we should have probably been using more.
I know, but we don't necessarily have the space for them, right?
No, I know, but we could have put. Well,
I should have built.
Well,
I mean,
you
I
can't
have.
do it anyways, right? Because we don't have enough dice. Is
No,
that
that's-
how it
no.
works?
No.
it just resets the dice pool, which is
Oh,
good.
oh.
But what I was saying is like we sort of wasted these spaces that we could have put dice on.
Right.
Not that
Okay.
we always had the opportunity.
Correct. Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. You know what's on the final layer? Like Cthulhu. Don't dig any deeper.
Okay.
I don't know. I really have no idea what's down there.
I can't tell you because I was.
Right.
She's looked, yeah. Explosive. You break into a nuclear toxic waste dump.
You never know.
We've found soil,
You got.
rich soil. It could be. I mean, how far have I dug? I don't know. It seems like a couple.
You
of
dug pretty far,
yeah.
I think.
I
pretty
would
weird.
say deep.
Yeah. Ira the medic. What is he doing down there? It's 4 more dice. It resets. Man, we really only have 2 dice on here.
Yeah, I know. Which kind of means like you need to do green actions so that you can place dice there
For
and
sure.
get free boosts.
Well, one was build. I should have tried. I mean,
Sure.
that's an enterprising entrepreneur, I would imagine as well. But too late. Part of me says, let's do it, right? But it's
You
red,
could
and I
also-
do have
you-
one.
I was going to say you could burn that and make it a 3-die roll.
Yeah, let's just do that.
Okay.
Oops, wrong box.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, something not so horrible. Okay, these both go back.
Yeah, it's all right.
And a
And
star.
one, morale,
Yep, it's okay.
which is all right. You do have a lot of rerolls too if we need them, but we probably don't need them.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
You
he
good?
took 1 damage, so you're good.
All right. The earth beneath your feet gives way, sending you tumbling into the depths. Go to cave 082.
Whoa!
082. I'm digging.
And since it didn't say take another action or
It
do
did
anything else,
not.
that is the end of his turn.
Yes.
Okay.
And I told you to stop digging. You
You
dug
don't
all
know.
the way to space
dude.
China.
Look, I knew what was coming, but
I
you
know.
don't know.
No, you can't
Maybe
say
what's
me.
in that cave
True.
is
No,
fantastic.
might be friggin' gold and diamonds in there.
That's right.
All right. I have found what looks like the Leaf People city. It says a single tree has been cultivated into a towering city. And it's like this, it kind of looks like a big blob of like green mushroom, but it's definitely different, buildings and windows and lights and stuff.
Is
so
it
it's
part of the mycelium network?
it's
Maybe.
It's definitely a forest people city. There's a guy out front who kind of looks like a robot or maybe like a wood golem. It's hard to tell. He's just a little dark figure. And I did not mention this because I didn't know how many cards said it, but at the top of the actions, it says enter is always available. So
Oh.
this card breaks the rule of you can never take an action twice on the same card. If you come back to this card, you're always allowed to enter, which probably means enter the city.
Okay.
So if it says that an action is always available, it's always available.
All right.
It's rare. But my action choices are enter, search, ask, assist, pickpocket, and force. And I can leave in 3 directions, or north is a star
Pickpocket.
direction.
Well, I don't know.
I was thinking about pickpocket because, we like money and valuable items.
Right.
But I'm going to go with ask because it's orange and I get to store any orange die on my character right here.
Good idea.
And get a boost for it. So Lincoln is going to read me 677 in the orange book. I guess I'm asking whoever this
Thing is,
guy is out here.
Thing guy.
No idea who he is. I'm asking
I
him
thought
something.
you were going to
3,
pickpocket, just
ask.
go
It was my
bad
first
the whole
instinct.
way.
3? Okay.
Ask, yeah.
So we're resetting our die pool.
You're not going to spend an orange
No, let's
token?
reset it. I mean, it's going to free up stuff. There's no
Yeah,
reason
you
to
still have only 2.
Well, the only reason to not reset it would be if Nikki's going to... Are you at a new location?
I am at a new
So
location.
you're going to
Right.
probably roll more than 1 die next turn. It doesn't really matter. Like if I wanted to store 1 die here and let you store 1 die here,
Mm-hmm.
but you're probably going to roll more dice, so it doesn't really matter. I say let's just roll. So let's reset the dice pool. I'm going to roll all 3.
And I didn't finish.
3 ask.
Yeah. The nearby sentient about the city behind them.
Okay, so I guess it is like a leafy guy. Oh, yeah. 2 times and a minus. I will put 1 here, which gives me a boost.
I have nothing that takes time.
No, I guess none of us do. But I also haven't spent any yet. So
Time
I'll
takes
spend
time.
it for now.
Yep.
We'll spend it. All right, I asked.
The sentient waiting in front of the tree trunk village recommends the mask shop, the shipwright, and their own tavern, of course. Gain 2 boost.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
That's the
Oh, and
extent
see,
of it.
so now that I've talked to him, I could enter the city next turn. Makes sense, right?
All right. You couldn't just choose to do that?
I could, but I could also do something else,
Okay.
and now I couldn't. Now I couldn't pickpocket or do one of the other things, but enter's always available. All
right.
Nikki's turn.
So I'm at a new location.
Okay.
A colossal structure serves as a hub for several towers on the nearby island. All right. So it kind of looks like a close-up of those towers I was seeing in the distance. I'm only seeing the lower half of it from my view, and there's scaffolding on 2 of the sides of it. And there's like a lake or ocean or something lapping at the shore. There are birds in the sky. The sky is blue and has clouds. In the background, there's a weird looking mountain maybe thing. I don't know. It's very oddly shaped to be like a mountain or a hill. But even beyond that, looks like one of those globulars floating in the sky way, way far away. All right, so my choices here are to scale, study, transmit, craft, hack, or stun.
Whoa.
I don't know why I don't know what's there. I don't see anything in the picture for stunning, but whatever.
But there will be something.
I'm wondering if I should scale, but I
mean-
only have yellow hack and red stun.
But don't forget, you can always put something from a red skill check here. So red is always one of your strengths.
Yeah.
Not that means you always need to do red. It's just you can always essentially take a free die on that.
Right.
And it gives you a boost.
But I did walk to this thing because I wanted to get inside of it or something.
All right.
I think there's money or something to be had from the
Yeah,
thing.
crack it open and get some money.
So that's blue.
'Kay, what-
Scale.
Scale. All right, you're going to climb up.
And I have no tokens for
What's
that.
the number of your location?
484.
484. But remember, our tokens are really a group pool.
Okay.
4 Scale the tower to view the surrounding area.
Oh, that might give me one of those big grand views.
Oh, you're right. It might.
All right, here we go.
Nice roll. 2 clear and...
Can I put the health thing
Yes, you sure
on
can.
my own? So then...
That's it.
Right, that doesn't hurt me.
Nope, it just
Okay.
soaks up the die. The nearest tower extends high into the clouds. Gain 2 boost.
Okay, that's...
Yep, they're kind of all laying flat. And view page 37 of the Book of Vantages.
Nice, Nikki P.
Yeah. So
So do I look at this only?
you look at it only. You can describe as much of it as you want to us, but we may never get to this
Okay.
area of the world.
I'm sorry,
Right.
which...
37.
It's 37.
It may try not to even look at the other book.
I'm
page.
trying not to, and I would...
You can fold it.
I
over.
would like... Well, then Lincoln will see it.
Yeah.
In fact, here, hold on for a second. Give it to me. I'm not looking at it, but I'm showing it to the viewers at home and Derek for a close-up. That's what Nikki's going to look at and describe.
Good luck, everybody.
Well, I mean,
at my
you don't have
description.
to. You don't have to describe. You describe it at your leisure. It's really mostly information for you.
Okay.
Because Lincoln and I have no idea whether we're like 2 card moves or 18 card moves away from wherever you are.
Right.
That's the thing about this.
All
game.
right, so I kind of got my hand over the other one, but it looks like I am looking northward, and we've got, wow, little tiny weird islands everywhere. Okay, in the foreground they are green. There's more of those obelisks with those scaffolding looking things. Well, there's 2, 3. They all have red lights at the top of the scaffolding. There's also 2 that are not attached to anything. There's weird black panel looking things on one of the hills. And then a volcano.
Wow.
There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3 volcanoes, 4 volcanoes, 5 volcanoes, and lava flow also. So beyond the green, it starts to look like black volcano
Right.
rock and stuff like that. There is something that looks like a weird tree on a mountain, and you can see all of its roots going all the way down into... Oh, did I say there was water? Yeah, because there's a bunch
There's
of
islands,
islands,
yeah.
little islandy things everywhere. Then there's a big black island that looks like there's a stone god kind of thing glowing. Sort of looks like
Okay.
a head with a crown and
Easter Island,
shoulders.
yep.
But he's over a volcano and glowing red. But then there's an arch far away-ish that it's a stone arch, and there's a little tiny rock underneath it, and around it looks like glowing weird purple lines like spinning around it with little tiny balls.
Any one of these things could be like
I don't know. I'm just going crazy with the description.
instant death or the perfect thing we need.
Sure. There's also an eye painted onto one of the rock island thingies with lava coming out from the iris of the eye.
Sounds sweet. Had that in my first apartment.
I don't know
Lava
what
tube.
else. Jutting. There's pointy things in this lava lake from the eye. Then beyond that, it just turns into brown land, and then there's some more of those towers with the red lights on top of it. So, yeah, there's a black arch with dots on it, purple dots, pink dots. Some of the rocks look like hooks. It's like there's so much to describe. Look like just hooks. They're not painted or anything, but they're definitely like carved because they're like hooks. I I really don't know what else to say.
I mean, I guess
there's
it's-
so much in this
It's
picture.
mostly for you, so like,
Yeah, you
just
choose where
remember
you're
that,
going.
like, yeah, choose where you're going, right? Remember, like, north is up towards the top of the picture, so
Right.
just kind of give yourself a general direction of like, I guess I kind of want to go
All right.
north or west or whatever looks like it could be the most interesting.
Yeah, okay. I'm done.
Okay. That was your turn.
Wow.
Space Commander Lincoln, I believe
Yeah.
you fell into a cave.
Yeah, and it's very cold in here. And I
Oh.
suffer 1 cold damage.
Oh, no.
Now, it does say right here, you can either lose the health or lose a time and morale if you don't want to lose a health.
I gained 1, so
I'm
you
just
know,
pointing
there's
out the
benefit,
rule.
yeah.
It's right there on the board.
Okay, cool.
But yes.
Okay, a large blue
So
crystal
get out of there.
juts out of a frozen underground stream, and you can see a big. It's a stream here. It doesn't necessarily look that deep, but I don't know. Lots of stalagmites. Looks like maybe reaching up. I don't
Yes.
know that.
Tights
Yeah,
on the
tights
ceiling,
are the ones on the
mites on
ceiling.
the
I don't
ground.
see any of
Yes.
the tights, but there is a large crystal, very large crystal, in the center of this stream, and it's frozen. So I suppose I can go out there and either slide,
Ooh.
listen, sink, craft, extract,
Oh.
or shatter. So
Extract or shatter.
yeah, I don't know.
If you don't get out of this card, the environmental damage that's listed on the card happens at the
Every
start
time.
of every turn.
Sure,
So,
but I could also just mix,
true. I mean, you've got.
warm up some stuff and have some.
I'm not
herbal
saying.
Magic
tea.
mushroom.
I'm
Mushroom
not
tea.
saying there's not ways to heal, but it is bad. In fact, let me see the location card for a second. I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna show it to the viewers at home and our camera, just to show what environmental effects look like. So if the place that you're at is too hot, too cold, or low on oxygen, the card tells you.
Oh, all right.
If you don't have something that's mitigating this, you take damage at the start of every
You
turn.
need a
Right.
jacket.
You do, or a portable heaters or something. Okay, so I mean, I don't hate extraction, but I might just slide or try to get the heck out of there. It's up to
Well,
you.
I'm
Did you say
still
it wasn't-
okay.
You're right. He was
I have
very
one
healthy.
more
Yeah,
shot that I
okay.
can potentially the next round get the heck out of dodge there if
point.
I really need to. So I'm going to try to extract
Extracty. What is yellow?
yellow. Yep.
And the number was your card number.
82.
82. Yeah, got it. Okay, 5.
Oof. Okay.
Oh.
Well, here we go. This is a
Extract
death blow
The
here.
crystal without breaking the ice. That's what
Okay,
I'm
wait.
trying
Do we
to
want to use any
Okay.
yellows?
Yellow. I don't have any. Nikki would have to.
I'm fine with using
We're
it.
a group. Use one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks,
right.
Nikki. That's good. We
All
only
right.
only
Yep.
gonna roll 4.
All right. Roll well and then re-roll.
Oof. Okay. Lots of time and lots of morale.
Okay, wait. Give me one of the morales. I'll put one over
Okay.
here.
I don't think I think I'm gonna have to burn that time. I could re-roll. I don't know. Do I?
I
wanna
would
take-
re-roll something at
Yeah.
least. Yeah. Since you want to roll a health to put it on your card,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, let's burn a couple of them. Right, one time. There's nothing else I would be getting rid of because I'm not rolling a green check here. So I'll roll 2. Yeah, time's fine. Not really, but
Yeah.
hey,
Nice.
The
What
best
was-
kind of roll.
Double negative.
I only saw the one.
Okay, so I spent some time.
And then that also goes here.
All
All right, so he did it.
You did it. Let me make sure I was at which number again?
82 or
82.
84?
Yep,
Okay.
me too.
Okay. Fortunately, the ice is thick enough to hold your weight as you wiggle the crystal free. Gain item 1160 and 1 morale.
Oh, hey.
Nice.
I'll give him the morale. He's up to 4 morale. I bet it's a valuable crystal.
I sure hope so.
It better be.
1160.
It's only worth 5.
That's pretty good,
Yeah,
though.
okay.
You've got 15 now.
Yeah. Well, no, but this is
Well, he's
spent.
gotta
I have
buy
a total
some.
of 7 here.
We need items. We need an
Yeah.
actual like museum collection,
Okay,
but still.
sorry.
I
Nice
think
thing is it's a blue. It soaks time, which is fantastic.
Nice.
but it has to be a blue skill check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gets 3 tokens on here. It's pure azurite. Refine into a gem, reduce the cost by 1 per cube spent.
Oh.
So does this mean I can do this more than once?
I don't know. Does it say to discard it, or does it?
No,
say...
it just says replace this. But it's like, what would be the point of not just spending all 3 of these to reduce its cost by?
I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't just spend all 3.
Exactly, if you can't keep doing it. But cool. Well,
Will
that's.
it give you?
I
If
mean,
you're refining it,
it's probably going to be
it's
worth something more. Yeah.
more money
Yeah,
than
worth
just
more.
5.
We would think, but we don't know.
Right, but why would you only spend 1 cube and try to keep
Exactly,
some
I
of
think
it?
you should spend all of them. I'm not.
Yeah,
I mean, do you want to look at it?
Oh, I know why.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it doesn't start with any cubes there. It doesn't say when placed, place cubes there.
I see,
You
yeah.
actually have to place a die here to get a cube on the card.
I see. I see. Okay.
In fact, this card says when placed it starts with 3 cubes.
Right.
Just like
Yeah, I
my
missed it.
medicine
Yep,
does.
yep.
That's why.
Okay.
Because you have to add cubes to that. Right now it's a 5-die skill check.
Right.
But the more he places time on
So
there,
do I need to play a blue check to do that?
you need to play a blue check and roll time. You could just make the 5-die skill check.
Right.
But the more times you trigger that
Sure.
dice
Reduces
slot,
the cost.
better it
Okay.
gets. Yes.
Well, I'm
Sweet.
probably going to be getting out of here anyway because
Yeah.
I'm
Please do.
freezing.
All right. So Lincoln's done. I am going to try and enter the tree city. So I'm just going to enter 677.
There's 3 cities there.
The tree. I'm going to enter the tree city.
Okay. 3 dice. Enter
Yikes.
the city through a narrow
dice.
entrance. Narrow interest.
Let's see. I can take health, and that's about it. Should I burn a blue? No, let's keep going.
Okay.
All right, let's see. All right, that's pretty. Hey, look, that's all I needed. Oh, I have to spend one of these to burn the health. So I spent a little bit of my medicine, and then we get that
Your
there.
medicine that you
Yeah.
Hey, it's mine. I mean, I'm
Hey.
not gonna use it up. It's worth $9,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know.
exactly. Okay. For such a vast city, the gateways are quite small. Go to city 519.
You can start, Nikki.
Okay. So what happens if I just decide to do something on my character card instead of change
we
where
will
I'm
just
at?
look up that number,
I got it.
the number of your character card in the appropriate book.
Well, I feel like maybe I should try to equip because I have nothing. You guys all have stuff. Or I could buy something.
Well, these things are going to go away.
I don't know what master is going to be. Maybe master some
A
sort
skill.
of a weapon. Yeah, let's do master, I guess. So that is purple.
That is purple, and your character number is what?
Character number is 1440.
And you're doing master?
Master.
440. Well, I'll tell you what. It's going to be a skill check. 5. Master some survival skills. You may perform this action at most once per game.
Oh. So I could just forget it if I wanted to?
Nope, you've chosen
Oh,
your action.
okay.
But it's saying you can't do this over and over again.
All right, but that's going to reset. Does that
It
hurt
is.
everybody?
No, it's pretty good. I mean,
Okay. Everybody, we're resetting the dice.
and
'cause
this
I
is
need
purple.
5.
I do have a purple if you want to make it a 4.
Probably
But
should.
we all,
Yeah.
I mean, we all have a master, so we're all gonna. All right, look, we might as well.
Okay, so then
So
I'm
roll
just
4.
rolling 4.
Yep.
Nice.
Hey,
So, yeah, there's
and then
a star and
can't
a
soak
time.
any of
No, I could soak the star if we need to.
Probably should.
Which I guess we might as well. You might as well. So you don't
Okay.
want to have empty boxes by the time the dice are done.
so then I'll go
Take
there
that.
with the time.
You have mastered some survival skills.
Okay, sweet.
You master some skills that may help you to survive on this planet. Gain experience card 1459. 1 move, which is a blue skill token, and 1 take, which is an orange skill. No, a yellow skill token.
1459.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's more to help everybody out with then. All right. This is. All right. So just like we just explained with Lincoln's, I don't get the
Right. But
cubes.
you gain them by doing yellow skill checks and placing. And actually, this is for anyone with the lightning bolt. Any of us can place a yellow skill check die there, which would give you a cube.
Okay, and that is, if full at the end of your turn, you must lose this card and gain one of the yellows and one of the blues. You may then replace your character, transfer their boosts with, and then I changed to 1446. So I actually changed my character.
I believe you just level up because you have
Okay.
experience. You become a better version of the character.
Right.
Better version of myself.
So, and you also, this one's just for you. That's a blue skill check.
Okay.
And it has to be this kind of die,
All right.
but you gain a health. So if you manage to place a die there, you get to
You
heal.
get to heal
or
a
go
little
up
bit.
in health. So it's a good card, and it can be even better. But it was an expensive skill check. All right.
Okay. Well, I can either go north or south. I can't go either direction.
There's no stars. It's just
There is a star, but I can either go north or south because the other east and west have no. There are nothing.
If
there.
there's nothing, you're in an ice tunnel.
Yeah. So I guess maybe south is trying to leave, or maybe north is. I don't know. Let's go to O22. That's what it. Blue O22.
I hope it's out.
So it's just a move. If it's just a number, then you just still roll one die. It's a one die move.
Okay.
That would definitely seem like that's the easier. place to go. So you roll one die. It's a blue move, and you kind of want to roll time to get that.
Yeah, this
Do
would
you
be
want?
great.
Hey, that's exactly perfect.
Okay. I was gonna say, did you want me
No,
to
this
spend
is-
that?
But I have to clear this before I can do it again.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess I'm
And
going
you
to
just
O22.
you're just at
then.
22.
Hopefully, it's out of the ice.
I would hope so. I would hope. Yeah.
You've gone deeper.
Maybe.
Right. You're in a worse cave.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
All right. I am in a tree city, and this is pretty rare too. It's a vertically oriented card.
Okay.
Let's see. It's got exits in every direction. The north one is more difficult. Oh, it actually shows me like what building each action is on. Like it has the blue symbol enter on like some mast-looking sticks, and then talk on what looks like a ship. Navigate is over to the right on some building. Offer, access, and patrol. It's hard. It is definitely a more forested city, but other than a bunch of like leafy topped buildings, it's hard to tell anything that's going on.
I guess
Okay.
they're offering.
Oh.
They're offering you stuff if you go to that particular place, right?
The towering tree trunk village is built into a single massive tree. It does specifically say you may perform multiple actions here, but one per turn. So I can visit different buildings.
Get different chips.
Get different.
Tokens.
I can go to all the shops. So let's start with orange, since I have the orange space to fill stuff with.
Okay.
So I will do talk on 519.
Talk.
What do you talk? What do you talk?
It's
What do you
always
talk?
talk.
Babble, burble,
Babble, babble.
ballyhoo.
Bowl,
Talk.
dash.
3 dice with patrons at a local tavern.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll since I actually have 2 orange spaces with this
Oh,
quest.
that's right.
Yeah, this is really, orange is my speciality. And I got 2 things to store, and this one goes back.
Could I take it?
No, it has to be a blue skill
you,
check.
yeah.
And that has to
Okay.
be, there's no
Me.
lightning bolt, so it has to be your roll.
Me. Okay.
The Tipsy Wood Sentients sip on a sap-like beverage in the local tavern.
Yeah,
Choose
they do.
one. Pay $1 for a drink. 2, next thing, scoot your chair over to a wizened, half-blind sentient, or sell from your inventory.
Could you not pay for a drink since you don't have money tokens?
I remember that I said you can do these actions as an instant thing. I could turn in 2. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to turn in 2 boosts for $1
Okay.
and pay for the drink.
Okay.
So I've paid for the drink.
Gain 2 health.
Dint, dint.
Oh, well, that's great. I am red, and I will go to 5 health. Done.
Nice.
That's it. That's everything, right? I mean, unless
Yep.
there's no... All right.
Just in giving a little bit of a peek at what the other
And what
things
the
are.
other... You're spoiling the rest of the tavern for yourself?
You'll never know.
All right, I know. I don't want to know.
Okay, I gotta move on. So I am going to 483.
483.
Which
if
is-
if you're moving, it's just a 1 die roll. That's
It's
all it
moving.
is. And it is blue, so if you do now want to roll that symbol,
Okay, sweet.
but you
That
didn't.
is not
I
what it is.
didn't, but I didn't. And nobody
you-
can absorb
And it was a
so-
very dispiriting walk. You took morale
It
damage.
was horrible. I just,
Up there.
So, card 483.
483. There you are. That was your turn.
Yeah.
Lincoln, how's your cave?
Well, I'll let
Manly?
you look at it to show it on camera, but I will say cavern barrier. A laser array blocks you from proceeding deeper into the cave. So it is a cave with maybe a little bit of fog or water going down the center of
You
it.
found the Stranger Things base.
And it looks a little bit like Tempest or something,
Yeah,
going down those
yeah.
Oh.
spirals. So it's a bunch of red lasers in a spirally kind of action. One of the options is squeeze. I can examine, commune, modify, gather, or smash. It's funny, going back, it gives me a different card number. Not to the 83 or
Oh.
whatever, 82.
Yeah.
Um,
You get lost in the caves, maybe.
well, I could, it's 3. Gosh, I don't know if I want to do that. Unless you pay, so yeah, 3 to brew it, but I want to try brewing it. It's green.
Yeah, and it's going to give you another, it's going to give you an item. It's going to give you some mushroom tea.
Right.
Plus, I bet it's going to give you something that's worth another couple bucks. And we need
Well, this one lets me, since it's a green check,
Right.
one of them will go
Yeah.
here. When does this come into play? When you have something like that, since this is that type of a
it'll be like
sentient being?
the sentient being. Like I showed you the card that had the sentient being
Right.
thing on it. Like that would be when it would happen, or if the
So I can roll 3 dice, and one of the results can go here. So it's saying unless you pay. So I have the opportunity to do this several times.
right.
I mean, why not, right? That's what you would do. I'm not going to freeze in here. I've gotten out of the coldest part of the cave, I guess. Let's try it. Let's roll 3. It's getting us further down, and I would like to reduce the cost of this crystal. A pure azurite.
Yeah.
Okay, well, 2 of these go back. And one of these goes here. And I gain a cube for that. So
Nice.
I gain 868. So what's the point? What am I doing here? Right? I gain replacing this card unless you... Oh, so I keep this card and the next card. Because if I pay one of these cubes...
That's why you should pay one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's gone, and then you
Right.
never make any more.
right. Well, I'm going to pay this.
Yeah.
But see, I won't be gaining 868 the
Yeah,
next
you will.
time. No, again? Does it go away? Do I drink it and it
Oh.
goes back?
I mean, I say you just keep them all for the money value.
Right. Well, I
But-
still can because I
But
can do
yes,
this.
I
yeah.
bet you can probably drink it and then put it back
Sure.
and then reboot it
Okay,
if
well
you
then
wanted
let's
to.
look up 868. It's probably some delicious herbal
I'm
tea.
sure it's
no,
tea.
hey, guess what? It's an ointment. It's an
Oh.
ointment. Item, medicine. Wow, is that correct? 868.
Yeah. I mean, it was
Or,
grown
or,
underground.
or 898 if you look at the
Yeah.
other direction. But there is a line at the bottom. So it's I can place a health from
3 by
one of-
3 grid.
Yeah, spend a cube to place a health there on a green check.
But your
It's gotta
grid
go,
is,
yeah, yeah.
And think about, right, the movement of you were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you You do want to place 3 things there, yeah.
Yep.
And how much is it worth? It's worth $4.
Yeah, it's $4. So that's 6 and 11 right now.
And this is 9.
9, so we have 20.
If we find each other, we can trade items.
Sure. I don't know how you find each other.
I know. But if you can buy something with that $10 that actually has a value on it, like, that's great. You're our money guy so far.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it would say on the card, like, if this is adjacent to something else, you can, like, spend cubes off of the adjacent card or something.
Okay.
It would be clear
Okay,
from the
okay.
cards.
All right.
Right now, I like where he's put them just because they're related to each other, but we don't know that there's any value to
Okay.
that. It doesn't say.
Okay.
All right. I went to the, Leaf Man Tavern, but I can keep going to things in the city, so I think I'm going to try Navigate.
Ooh.
No, I'm going to try Access, because it kind of looks like a ship to me. I think it might mean sneaking onto a ship that's docked here.
Wow.
So,
Did you see water around in that?
no, but it still looks like a ship that's, like, parked on top of the leaves.
Okay, what is
Maybe
it?
it goes on the leaves.
Don't be waterist. It can sail on top of the forest
That's
just as
right.
well.
Okay.
Yeah, 519. Yellow Access.
4. Access the whole of the local shipwright office.
Shipwright. Oh, remember the guy outside did say to go to the shipwrights.
You did.
All right, 4. You have yellows. Mm-hmm. I can take a health here. Why don't you throw out a yellow for me?
Okay.
Because then you can
Boom.
probably empty out the pool. All right. Star. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Nobody
I'll
can
re-roll at
absorb
least one of
stars.
those. Yeah, I know. We need to roll more hearts. Oof. Where's my morale's at 3? I'm gonna re-roll again.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
No!
Well, I do get an orange skill for re-rolling the same value.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but this is not good.
No.
Do I spend it for my last re-roll? I don't want to lose 2 morale.
It's time, isn't it?
Yeah, time, sorry. But I'm at 3 already.
Yeah, I know.
I think I have to re-roll and hope to not get that. Okay, star. I mean,
It's morale now.
I know, but that's better than going to 1 on this.
Yeah.
I know.
So I lose 1 of each of those.
Yikes.
Yeah. All right.
In a way.
All right.
I've accessed the shipwright.
Yep.
I hope it's worth it.
Me too.
I'm going to steal a ship.
A
and sail away.
landlocked shipwright doesn't have much to offer other than an old map or their services. Choose one.
Ooh. A man.
Rob them of the map. Enlist the shipwright to join you for a journey.
Those are my choices?
Yes.
I'll
4 dice. This is what you spent for this.
I know.
A map's
it could be
gonna-
a treasure map.
That's my point. It could
I
be
know.
worth something.
I know.
Or
But
a
Or he may be.
grand view like
he might
I
be able to
got.
help us get our
he
ship
might-
together.
Exactly. He might be able to help us with all kinds of stuff.
Oh, shit. But our ship is a spaceship.
But we don't.
How do we
Yeah,
know that
boat
he can't
ship.
fix that?
Guy.
You guys are
Okay.
thinking. You guys are thinking too logically.
Okay, sorry.
We don't need no ship. We need money. We need priceless collections. Is all we need. I'm gonna enlist him actually.
Wow,
All
you're
right.
not going to rob him of the map. huh?
Nope.
Okay. Gain sentient 1364.
So you have a friend, I would
I
imagine.
believe I have a friend.
You got a friend. Winter's Eve.
Summer and fall.
It is this guy, Sentient 1364.
He's
I
funny
get
looking.
two cubes when he's placed. I can learn from him, flirt with him, swindle him, or duel him. So this is a different type of sentient. This is like a wood sentient, where not
Okay.
the leaf one that was on the previous card. So remember I said there was a guy outside the city?
Yeah.
It had this symbol. This is a wood sentient symbol.
Okay.
Birch, the shipwright, for one of his
He
cubes.
looks like a birch.
He does.
A little
he
bit.
totally looks like a birch. For one of his cubes, I can look at an adjacent listed location, read the cost of a location action, or gain vehicle 1014 and then gain a boost on my character. That's amazing. And I can pay a boost to soak a purple die here, this means I can soak any die, but it has to specifically be an upgrade action.
Okay.
So it has to be a green action,
Yeah.
but it has to be called upgrade.
Okay.
So like for my current city has a green action that's called offer, but this would have to be called upgrade. And this is for any wood sentient thing. So it would be like for any of the ones that use him or my city itself, I'm not going to show you guys the card, but has the wood sentient symbol, so I could use it for any check
Okay.
on there. Just explaining the different types of slots.
Sure.
Okay, Nikki, go for it.
Go for it.
But I got a friend. He's Birch.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm in a new location. It's still green. It's hilly. There's a water river thing. Up the hill is a weird column thing. I think it's made of metal because it's kind of fallen apart. And it has old lettering on it. There's a V and then a 20. Off to the west, there's a weird... It's like a thing made out of cubes.
Okay.
And they're floating, sort of. But that's mostly it. Blue sky and all of that still. I've got in front of me or somewhere, stranded on a small island, a metallic animal whimpers and begs for help. So I've got a new symbol. I know you've been showing symbols,
Sure, it
so
doesn't
I'm
hurt to
covering my
show.
card, but that's the symbol there. And that is a metal or metallic icon.
Gotcha.
All right.
Thank you.
But
Is it a robot?
Maybe it's a,
I don't know. Metallic
creature
animal.
of metal. It's alive.
So I'm a sucker.
You're gonna help it out.
Yes.
You're gonna pet the metal dog.
My choices are to chase, observe, coax, rescue, catch, or hunt.
Kill it.
I know, but I,
know
don't
you're
want
not
to.
gonna do that.
I'm
Come
not
on.
doing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to rescue it. It is a green action.
Green. And what's the location number?
483.
483. 4. Rescue the animal.
4 dice, Nikki P. Well, I can spend 1 to help you.
And we have to reset anyways, don't we?
Sure.
Is that
Yeah.
bad for
No, it's
everybody?
not. I mean, it's always good because it clears up our boxes again, but we really do want to use more when we can.
Yeah.
But I mean, Lincoln got a boost out of that, and I got a boost out of this, so now they're going to free up again.
Should I just chase it so I do this?
you-
so
you
I
already
You
chosen.
made your
Oh,
decision,
that's right. Okay.
and we've read the text, so
Sure,
there's
sorry.
no changing.
All right. So 4. So
All right.
we gotta.
Lincoln's
We do
making it
3.
3,
Yeah.
Okay.
but clear all the dice.
And I roll 3.
Yep. So
That goes
I
there.
would
I can
take the
take the
heart
health,
there.
yeah.
And you can take a heart there.
I can take the heart there.
I would
we're
do
done.
that. So we don't need to take any extra damage right now.
Sweet.
All right. The poor critter is terrified of the water, so you roll some rocks between it and the shoreline, and it tentatively crosses the divide and collapses against you. Gain animal 829.
Yay! I have an animal friend. And then
It eats you.
it eats me.
Right. Melts your skin.
Yeah. Animal friend. Ooh, it's 5. In the
Yep,
in the
value.
value.
Nexus
Ooh,
bear.
well, I mean, we need to collect those all together on one person.
Okay, so it's a Nexus bear. Yes. It doesn't look like I get the things right out away.
Right. You get them by placing from a orange
Orange.
skill check.
Check. Okay.
And then the animal is now loyal to you. Replace this with animal 8
So you can upgrade it to a
30.
loyal
By doing
pet.
orange checks.
or in orange checks. So that was my turn.
Yep.
Oh, look at him. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of the cube thing I was describing.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Blocks you from proceeding. Doesn't mean I'm stopped. I can squeeze. I can try squeezing. I'm afraid of how much that is. I could take
Did
one.
you do an action on this card already?
No, I did the.
You
I did the.
the T.
yeah.
Not T.
Yeah.
Ertmert.
Yeah, the ointment, the unguent. But if I try to modify it, that might maybe turn it off, right? And I do have like a health green here and a green here. So let's try doing modify
That makes sense to me.
for O22.
Oh, sorry. O22.
Yeah, as long as it's not too many dice.
6.
Oof.
Oh,
Modify the laser array.
I just spent one of my greens. For
and now we
for
have
Nikki.
none left. Yeah,
I
there's
know.
nothing to do.
Well, I have 2 things that could take it.
And you got 2 rerolls.
Yep. Okay, well, 2 of those are out. 2 of them go back. 1 health that I just
Used up.
for somebody else, but I can do this and gain a cube. Is that what's
Yep.
on there?
Yeah.
And then this one is spend a cube to place a health there.
Yep. And then you get what off of it? There's also a reward after it.
A token, one of the green tokens that I
nice.
just
Oh, nice.
ran out of. Okay, so I passed it.
That worked.
You position a few icy stones in such a way that the multitude of red lasers is reduced to a single beam, which you easily step over. Proceed deeper into the planet to cave 082.
I didn't even mention there's like an obelisk in that direction. Maybe it's one of the stalagmites. Okay.
082?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm back where I was.
Oh, you're kidding.
How is that even possible?
I guess
It's a loop?
you thought you were on one side of it and you were on the other side?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
That is kind of ridiculous. That doesn't seem to make...
I mean, how did I get there? Is it a loop? That's a bummer.
It is kind of a bummer. I feel like it's like the...
I mean, I can't take the thing out of there.
It's like the game was assuming you were on one side of the laser thing coming from somewhere else, but you were on the other side
I
coming
did
from
go
the tunnel.
south, though, right?
Yeah. You did the right thing.
And I went through the lasers that I ran into. That is weird. Okay.
Yeah. But now you have to move again because you've already done an action on this car.
Sure.
Right, which is kind of lame.
Yeah, I can't slide again.
No. Because you've already excavated or whatever it was.
You didn't slide, so
No,
you could
but
slide
no.
now.
But
No,
this is my
He's
second.
done an action on this card.
Oh,
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah. It's
All
kind
right.
It's a weird... I mean, it's not... I don't think it's supposed to be a loop. I think it just sort of assumed that you were going the other direction. But who knows?
But that's 2 cards, too, by the way. Was 22 and then whatever the last one was, which was like 220-something or whatever.
That what?
The second one, like 22 was 1 card, and then the laser was another card, I believe.
So then maybe it is a loop.
Yeah.
That's 082, correct?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah. But are there other numbers? Can you just go other directions now?
I mean, I can take the asterisk route.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The asterisk route is like a tougher route.
For sure.
I didn't know
It's
if
kind
there
of
were
annoying
other,
that it's...
Yeah, it is kind of. All right, I'm going to spend one more turn in the forest city, and offer sounds like I would be offering to help. Well, I'm back to. Oh, I can't talk again. I've already done that. I could patrol. Offer sounds like I'm offering to help them. I'm going to do navigate. I don't know what it means, but it's purple. So let's do navigate 519, and then I'm going to leave the forest city after that.
6. Navigate through the busy city towards a fishing supply store.
6?
Yep,
Is that
6.
moving?
It's navigate.
No, it's purple. It's
Oh,
whatever purple. Purple is look somehow.
okay.
All right, I do have a purple on the shipwright that I can
Use.
and I can use this wood one because we're in the wood city.
Oh, okay.
So it's not terrible. But like I don't want to roll, and I've got like this. I can put anything there, or I'm sorry, I can put. And 3 minuses is also good.
Yeah, that's helpful.
So
Can you do one of the health? Spend a cube and use
I've
it?
got 5 health, so
You're
I
just going to
could-
take the hit?
Well, I'll take 1 hit for sure. I can put, let's see. I could put both of these on him, but I don't necessarily want to use one of his cubes. I could take... Yeah, I guess I'll put this on here, because anything can go on there from the wood sentient, and I'll spend one more medicine to do that.
Okay.
But I really... Well, I mean, I guess I could lose this, because it's not adding to Lincoln's treasure haul.
Holding their nose to avoid the smell of an old fish, an old sentient claims to have the finest fishing gear in all the land. Choose one. Pay $2 for a fancy fishing lure, or improve the smell by scraping layers of fish off the rental equipment.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't have any money or cubes to get money, so I'll scrape nasty smell off the fishing equipment.
Okay. The store owner is grateful for your attention to detail. Game 5.
Oh, there you
Okay.
go.
It's awful expensive.
Put in some work.
Yeah.
That was a big check, though. All right.
I
Nikki, what
gotta
do you got?
leave. I gotta leave where I'm at.
But you could
So-
also do one of these things, or I guess that's about it.
Yeah.
You've already done one of them.
I'm gonna leave.
All right, where are you going?
I guess I'm going What happens if I go in Aster's direction?
You look up the number in here that you're currently on,
Okay.
and it will usually say swim west or hike north or something like that, but it's going to be a harder than one die check. If it shows a number, it's always just one die.
Well, I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah. I'll go south to 122.
That's like a safer path generally. One,
It's a
two,
boring
two.
path.
It is boring, but you know, also you get there. Roll a die. You have to roll one die for the movement.
Okay.
Boring.
Yay! I get a health, right?
Yeah,
Boom,
yeah,
'cause it's a
exactly.
movement.
That's exactly what you wanted.
I am blue.
Nice.
Perfect.
That's my whole turn.
Okay, well, I take a damage
Oof.
because I'm here still.
And,
And I'm going to go to asterisk for 082. It's blue.
what direction are you going? Is there more
North.
than one choice?
No, this is the
Okay.
same exact
Sometimes
thing
there's
I was
multiple
before.
choices and it'll say.
East, west, nothing. South was that other mess.
Right.
Okay, so
I
it's
can do that
north,
loop again if you want.
Slide, right?
No.
8-2.
Oh. Well, it just turned out to be slide anyway.
It's 6.
Jeez.
6 slide forward across the ice.
Yep, it's going to have to cash in
Yep.
the dice. Maybe I die this turn.
It's possible. We have blue. Let's trigger some blue.
Sure, I got blue too.
Let's make it a 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we don't want to die quite yet.
Okay, well, one of them goes here.
Wow.
That will kill me too.
Well, you've got rerolls.
That is all I can do. So I will spend, I guess, both of them because I don't want to get down to
And
one.
you can just do them one at a time and
Okay.
see what happens. That's good.
That one is a donut. A donut.
So you can take it or you can roll. And,
don't really wanna get
I
to
guess
one.
anything's better than going to 1. But also a star puts you at 1 morale. That's good.
Hey.
Oh.
Good rolls.
All right.
He did it.
Give me the number again. Just
82?
82.
yeah.
Make sure I'm reading the right thing. Okay. Confident on the ice, you break off a piece of the crystal as you glide past it. Gain item 1160.
I have that.
Oh
This
my
is
gosh.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Because you were back at the same space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's, you gain a boost. Remember, if you gain a card you already have,
Yep.
you gain another boost. But keep going. Anything else?
Yes. The frozen stream slopes downward, leading you deeper into the planet. Go to cave 047.
Okay, well, actually, this is where I'm at. Well, next turn, we'll show everybody what we got here.
All right. I have spent enough time in this forest city, and I'm moving to the west. And that just goes back in the pool. And I'm going to 6, 7, 8. Nikki, go ahead.
Okay. So my new location has a big, huge antenna dish.
Okay.
It's green. There's a weird box-looking thing on the foreground. There is what appears to be a person in a red outfit with a pointy hat.
Is there
There's a quote.
a quote on the card?
Yes.
That is the Traveler.
Okay.
He was mentioned on 000 as when we started our journey.
Oh.
We got a message from the Traveler.
Okay.
We received a mysterious signal from the Traveler. So this is a character that you will bump into across the planet every once in a while.
Okay.
And he'll give you a mysterious quote. Doesn't really mean anything. It's not like you have to solve the mystery, but there is sort of like a hidden story to the Traveler on the planet.
Okay.
I have no idea what it is or what he does.
Well, here's
But
what
there you go.
Here's what the Traveler's saying. I sync to this antenna station to my ship to magnify the signal that brought you to this planet. It has since broken, but many other towers still function. And that's all they got to say.
Sounds good.
All right. So I can scale, scan, consult, repair, hack, or weaponize. If I consult, I'm considering consulting just so maybe I can get cubes onto
Sure,
my
sure.
Nexus Bear. So I'll do that. I am consulting. It is an orange choice.
And what's your location number again?
122.
122? Mm-hmm. You crashed at 123. I think you're near where you started.
Lovely.
122, consult.
Yes.
1, consult with the Traveler about escaping this planet.
That's it. Whee.
You can't even put it on the bear. Oh,
I
actually, you can.
can't? Can
you
I?
can put any die, no matter what it shows, on a blank space.
All right,
So
so-
do it and take the cube.
I get a cube.
I forgot
Okay.
about that, but sometimes you do want to do that just to, you know, get your friendly pet or whatever. All right. 122. The Traveler's tone grows somber.
Uh-oh.
If you must leave, send a signal just like I did to let people know I crash landed here. Gain a boost,
Okay.
cube, and Destiny 1598. Place it in the center board. We have a submission now.
Oh. That is different than. Okay, it's
Yeah,
a destiny.
It's a
now.
destiny.
No escaping.
Destiny.
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 Triangulate a rescue signal. Transmit signals from 3 different towers.
Okay.
Keep track with tokens here. If you do, you may complete the destiny by reading 1598 in the Book of Secrets. And so it shows that it's a research action. You would be taking the research action, and if you were at the appropriate location
Towers
that
are probably the
actually
one with
has
the
a
red.
tower,
What is that? Does that look like anything you've seen?
does that look like stuff that you saw from your giant vantage point? Yeah, it doesn't look like anything I've
It
seen.
does have a light though.
It does have a light though,
So it's
so
sort
maybe
of a
that's what I was seeing. is
globular-
Just the glowing light.
So if we find a location like that, it's probably going to have a research action that matches up with the number on the location.
Does that seem like a more obtainable goal
At
than
the
this
moment,
one?
no, since we
Okay.
don't know any of those locations, but it's certainly something to keep in mind.
All right.
Oh, it has. You can have multiple destinies, so we could actually stack,
Oh.
have different choices. All right,
That was my turn.
that was cool.
Okay, I'm in 046, which is you stumble into a open deep tunnel within the planet. It does say exit is always available. Here, I'm gonna let people see it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Neat.
first one that has this says that I've seen that says exit is always available. I probably will exit, but not this turn. I think what I'm going to do is relax here. It is a green action.
Relax. That sounds nice. Maybe you get
Maybe
some,
gives me health back is what I'm
some
hoping
stuff
for.
back. Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be
what's the
good.
number?
046, probably terrifying. Oh
Yeah, relax.
Yeah.
Godzilla appears.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
046. All right. This has an X in the die
Read the rest of it.
symbol. Relax. Within this cocoon of earth.
X means you choose how many dice you want this skill check to be. So
Okay.
you commit to how hard you want the skill check to be. In this case, you're probably choosing how long you want to relax. And you can go up to 6. So you're choosing 1 to 6 for X.
Well, I can do 3 potential dice here.
Yeah.
Because this is health, then this is anything, and I gain another.
And I can take any morale, and
And I
Nikki
can
can take
also-
any heart. So
I can also do another heart here and gain another
So,
green.
yeah,
And
I'd
I can
go-
also spend one to do that too.
That just reduces the dice, so it doesn't
Sure.
really.
Okay, so you want to do.
I do at least 4.
Okay, well, let's do 4. So 3 of them go
Wow,
away.
you're pretty good at that. And I can take the star here. We might as
Yep.
well just burn it.
Okay, we did 4, Nikki P.
Okay, within this cocoon earth. Okay, refresh X challenge dice in your grid. You may not refresh dice placed during this action. Then, if there are no challenge dice in your grid, gain 1 health, and you may continue.
Okay.
So that goes back here. It's
Yep.
refreshed. But you.
Yeah, I can do that again.
Wait, you
You
get a
gain
health.
a
You're,
health.
Yep.
green, right?
And then I'm going to exit, which is blue, which means I can potentially
Nice.
get that to that point.
And that's.
046.
It's not an exit action. Wait, sorry. I gave you the wrong book.
Okay.
There are 2 blue books which I don't love. Sorry. This is the
This is the
exit
move
action.
story
This is
book?
depart the stars. I
Okay.
don't love that there are 2 blue books.
Okay. Oh, what? 46? All right. Exit.
So we
yes.
use that when we leave?
You use this when you go to a star,
Ah, okay.
an unlisted location.
Okay.
It's 3 dice. Exit. The passage towards the surface.
Hey, a time, which goes here.
Great. And that
Gives
fills
me
that up,
a
right?
cube. Yep. And I have a time and a morale. Well, that's pretty. This is okay. I mean, I have to do the time, right? I don't have any choice.
You can try to re-roll it
Sure,
into something else.
sure.
That's about all you can do.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and try to re-roll the time, see if it's something I can burn up. Hey, it's another morale.
Slightly better.
Yeah.
Not great.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to take it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
The intermittent rumbling in the tunnel gives way to the irregular crashing of rocks. Go to cave 079.
Okay.
Congratulations on another cave.
Yeah.
All right. I am in a new part of the forest, and I got another one of those little short, barky stump guys with the wood sentient. As a short sentient stomps through the grove, you feel a pleasant warmth spread across your arms. You're unsure of its source. I can hide, spy, ask, console, enlist, or attack. Orange is my best action, and that is ask. And I also have a wood sentient thing right here.
Okay.
And this would use up my, so I think I'm going to stick with orange. I mean, the pool keeps emptying, so I'm going to go with ask. Hey, buddy, what's wrong? Ask 678. And I got 3 oranges if it's like a 6 or something.
3.
I'm going to roll all 3. That'll just
Yeah.
use all
Ask
these.
the
And I can,
sentient about the pleasant sensation you're feeling in this grove.
Pleasant. Wow.
bam, bam, bam.
Only one of them goes back.
Yeah. I mean, actually, I'm going to put it here. You can put anything there. I'll put it there and take the boost.
Sure.
And then that means whatever you do next turn will automatically
Yeah, I have to
just
do the thing.
set them. Okay, I asked him.
The random question from a complete stranger puzzles the sentient, but they shake off the confusion and point to the torch grass growing nearby. They pluck a stalk that's already fading, leaving the still growing plants to flourish. Gain flora 1060.
Okay.
1060.
The magical
Some
thing.
glowing grass. I'll take it.
Magical grass.
Isn't it magical?
Torch grass doesn't.
Neat.
It doesn't start with anything on it, but with some kind of symbol I can place
Yeah.
things on. Or I can brew it into item 859, replacing this card unless I pay cube.
Does that have value?
Value 5.
Nice.
And I can also consume it and just find out what it does by reading consume 1060. Oh, I don't know how I would get a cube on here, though. I guess,
What?
I guess by brewing it.
Goes there, right?
But it doesn't start with any. But how would I place something on here? I guess I can place anything here, but I'm not sure what. See, this is telling you what type of
Yeah.
action will put it there.
Was it on the back of one of the books?
No, it was in. It was inside one of the. Was it on the back? No, it's on the back of every single book. It is
Fire.
fire.
Fire. How does that work?
I mean,
Do you have to get other fire things?
or fire might appear on like your location if you're like at the
Oh.
volcano stuff.
Okay.
So that would be like any check at the there.
All right.
But it also says like, use your thematic intent. Like if you're fighting a fire creature, you could probably just put a die on the fire thing.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the fire symbol.
All right.
Okay. I might just brew it into something else and see, or eat it and see what happens. And it also has this green sentient symbol on it, so I'm...
Oh, yeah.
All right, don't really know what it
Maybe
does.
Talk to the firegrass, maybe. Okay, I have to leave, so I'm taking an asterisk direction north. I don't know. Do you need to know the direction?
The number that you're
Okay.
at. But yes, also
Is that the
One-
correct book?
Yes.
Depart.
Where's the other one at?
It's here. See, it's lighter.
It's weird.
All right. This is the move skill.
But isn't that what she's doing, moving?
I'm departing.
Oh.
For some, the
Nope.
asker.
The move skill is
asterisk.
the blue band
I
on the
see.
first thing. She's departing.
Yes.
What is your current
1, 2,
location?
2.
1, 2, 2. And you're going north? Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, there are multiple entries for 1, 2, 2 because there's multiple stars on the compass, right?
Yes.
North, 3. Swim north across the strait.
Okay, I'm swimming with my pet, I guess. Okay, so I have to do the reset with the dice.
Yes.
So here we go. And then I will do 3. 1, 2, and 3. Hope for one of those.
Yeah, you do kind of want that.
Yay!
Yeah, that's good.
So
That
that,
heals you.
I get another
Look at you with your max health.
I'm swimming. Okay, then,
But what you really want is this so you can start getting your experience.
yeah. But I can absorb this one. And then I'll just take the...
No, let me do it. I mean,
Oh, yeah, I'm down
we don't want
there.
anything to go to 1 or 0.
Okay.
So we might as well soak them up when we
Sorry
can.
about that. So there it is.
Hasn't hurt us yet. All right. Oh, sorry. Swim north across the strait. You make a mental note to look for more transmission towers. They could prove useful.
Yeah.
Go to 483.
483. Oh. Okay. Boo.
What? You don't like it?
I was...
All right. Tell us after.
Okay.
Lincoln has...
So I have to either pay a blue to dodge, or I lose health. So
Oh,
This is
really?
the only blue token we
Well,
have.
let's do it then. We don't want to lose health.
Yep. And I got to get out of here because it's going to happen every time.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm going to take the star to go north.
That's you're not on the place where you could always exit again?
Nope.
That was last time. Okay. So
it's
it's
a depart.
I mean, I would love to do these other things, but I think I need to get out of
yeah,
here
I
because
think
I'm going
so
to
too.
take a
It
health
sounds
damage.
like a
Yeah.
dangerous spot. North from where?
79. 079.
Oh,
What keeps happening to him? Can we get him out of this?
he's in a bad spot. 6, dodge boulders as you proceed down towards the central pillar.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do much here.
We can find out what happens. All right. We have no blues to spend. You got 1 time to spend there.
Right.
And
But I
you've got-
don't have any cubes that I can place here. Like this is, I would love to take care
I
of
know.
this, but I can't refine
It's
it.
still,
You can still absorb it,
yeah.
but what happens to those cubes? You
Nothing.
just, okay.
I'm just trying to have
Yeah.
you not die.
Of course.
Nikki it can only take from a yellow action. None of us can help you. You can only place on your own thing.
Well, that's a lot of death.
That is a lot of death. You take 3 morale and 3 damage, 3 health and 3 morale.
Deed.
That's me.
That's Nikki.
Sorry. Still, same thing.
I know it is.
Oh yeah.
So I reach 0. What do we do from here?
Okay. When any token...
Double 0, by the way.
Yeah,
It's
double
2
0.
things.
That's a pretty harsh, whatever you were trying to do, result. When any token reaches 0, read the mission's entry in the Take storybook. So our mission is 1583,
Okay.
and the Take storybook is yellow. I'm not sure why they put them all there, but that's where the game completion
All right.
or possible completions are. So 1583 is our Amass a Priceless Collection mission. You travel to this planet to collect a variety of valuables, but you are exhausted. Mm-hmm. And choose one. It has lines for if you completed a destiny, which we did not. No. If you completed the mission,
No.
which we did not. If you feel that your untimely demise happened far too soon, whether or not you completed the mission. And as we sort of discussed, this is ideal for first-time players, but it's also really good for, if you just luck conspired against you and you just died in the first 40 minutes of the game, and you feel like you just really didn't have your shot. This is what you do. You may rally to take one final chance. Refresh all challenge dice, roll them, and gain the time, that's all the dice. Gain the time, morale, and health results. Distribute the benefits as agreed among all players.
Oh, okay.
So if we did that, we could obviously heal Lincoln's health and morale here. But we could also maybe bump the rest of us up a little bit more, depending on what we rolled.
Everybody, okay.
If for somehow we rolled no health whatsoever, if any player's stat remains at 0, the game ends.
Anyways, okay.
And we continue playing with all dice refresh in the challenge pool. And that's it. That's a one-time refresh resurrection.
We should just roll to see what we would have gotten.
That would be fun. But I think we're going to go, since we've played
Yeah.
a fairly significant chunk of the game.
Sure.
We've seen
Of this,
a lot
a
of...
tiny.
Right, oh no, we've seen
Yeah.
Very little.
5% of the cards at most,
Less.
right?
Less.
I
Yeah,
wanted to
5%.
see what my Nexus
But
Bear
we've seen
turned
a
into.
fairly good representation of what the game has to
Yeah.
offer. We've seen a bunch of different types of skill checks. You have a pet that you haven't fully tamed.
I want to see
I
what
have
he
a
turns
sentient
into, but-
companion.
Yeah.
We have multiple items that can be refined or brewed into new items.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
we've
I
got-
don't get to see what the
I have a
crystal was.
side quest that I have no idea how it resolves. We've gotten somewhat of the Vantage experience.
Touched on a
So
lot
I
of
think we're going to
stuff.
go with, if you feel that you had a fair shot at this incomplete mission and it's time to move on. We've done well enough to see what our first time game is like.
Yes.
End the game, taking the knowledge that you've gained to use on future attempts.
I want to roll all the dice though. To
But
see
yes,
what
oh
we
sure,
could do.
that's going to be fun just to see what we would have gotten.
If
but
we had
we're just
chosen.
calling our Vantage experience as.
I mean, we rolled
Well-
quite a
We're
few, but
taking
this
our
is
knowledge.
this is all of them.
I want to see. I want to play more. I want
I
to
do-
see
I
more
do
of
too.
this.
Hey, look at
Okay.
that, though.
Wow, that's pretty bad. You're really good at rolling those minus. You rolled 1 health, a single health,
Sweet,
and one
Lincoln.
morale.
two
morale,
and 2
yeah.
morale. Wow, that is awful. And no time. Did you roll? That is
All
about
no
as
time.
awful as
All
you
of
could have
this
rolled.
goes. I mean, wow.
We should almost
Wow.
keep going because that would be like one more turn basically for the whole table.
Wow. Okay. Here.
That's
I'm
terrible, dude.
collecting the things.
That is terrible.
2 stars and a health. There you go. That's
Okay,
what.
well,
if we had continued, that's
But they
what
all
we
become
would
the
have
pool
had.
anyway, right?
Well, they all
So-
go back anyway.
Yeah.
But this is 50% of the results are time, morale, or health, dude.
Oh
you
my
rolled 3 out of
gosh.
14.
Wow.
You
there
guys
you
get
go.
on me for being the bad die roller. Come on.
I've never said that.
Yeah, you do. Come on.
No.
Go back and watch 550 episodes of Game Night. You guys get on me all the time.
gosh.
All right.
Oh my
I know.
was
I find that hard to believe
Vantage.
since I roll poorly.
And
anyway.
we
and
have
Nikki,
all-
we all played.
That amazing roll I had.
Yeah, in all like 20 dice in Black Orchestra, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I had like
Wow,
20
go back
dice.
It was
7 or 8
basically
years
on
it was
that one.
basically the same
I
type
just
of
always
roll.
remember that because I had like this and I
Yes.
rolled it and it was terrible.
It's nothing.
So,
right.
anyways,
That was Vantage.
right.
We have perished on, or at least gotten
This is
stuck from-
crazy.
that is crazy.
This is 11
That is-
dice that
Yeah.
didn't give us
That is
any
a
kind of
terrible,
result, right?
terrible roll.
Okay, well there you go.
wow.
So what do you think, Nikki P?
I found it very interesting. Again, it's one of those wander around games, which we've played one recently, and I enjoy them because I like hearing the story. I like seeing where you go with the
Right.
story. I understand to come to a completion, right? A satisfying one.
Sure.
Right.
You want to go for these, but I liked looking around and seeing where I was and trying to understand what
Sure.
that area, what was going on with that area. And I would have liked to have had more of my grid and had more
Sure. More
absorption
stuff.
for dice. And I would have done some more of these, like equip and,
Sure. I mean, you were close
you
to
know,
potentially
some of
doing it
the
again
other
if you
things.
got. Well, you weren't close. You needed 3 more of them to
Right,
do it.
but this was all. It was interesting. I liked that walking around, and explaining your cards.
Now, this was the same card you'd already
I
seen,
had
though?
gotten it back again. I thought I had gone
Because
this
she
way
went on a
and that.
star direction. She didn't really know
Yeah.
where it was heading.
I see.
So I was hoping to go. I was trying to get to the lava thing when I looked in the big book. I was trying to get to the lava area, and it was not working out. So I went back, and then if we had continued playing, I was gonna take this star direction and see if going further
More
up
north, yes.
was gonna get me there. I was also hoping that you guys would come up with a card and be like, I see this weird tower with a glowing light. And then
Yes.
we could maybe somehow meet up and complete this goal with trading
Passing
all of
signs.
our.
Like I said, I do not know for sure, but I think it may be incredibly difficult
Mm-hmm.
or impossible to meet up. Because you're just on this planet that is, you have no idea how big the grid is
Yeah.
until you've played a dozen games.
Sure.
And you really have no idea how your regions meet up. You're in an island region, I'm in a forest region, and Lincoln
I'm in a cave.
started
Ended up
somewhere
in a
else and now
cave.
is in a
I
cave.
know.
Like
I felt we were kinda close.
Like I
thought
said,
we were close.
okay, you could have been, but the game is designed to split you up at the beginning
Sure.
of the game.
Yeah.
So you don't really know what even direction to head
Right.
in unless you've mapped out the planet on several previous games.
But I thought I liked it. I thought it was interesting. When did we use these die again?
There are some results that will just say gain a random skill token,
Okay.
or roll 2
all
dice
right.
and those are the skill. Like they're only just used for random stuff,
Okay.
basically.
Yeah, what do you think, Aaron?
I enjoy it quite a bit. I do like a random wander around and collect equipment and skills type game. That's kind of up my alley. My one game that I played previous, I believe I did manage to fill my 3x3 grid, or at least pretty close with the cards and allies that I had collected. I
Well,
don't
we both
remember.
have 5 and 10. I wonder how much we could have. But this is 10, and I'm probably buying things that are worth less than 10.
I believe when you buy, not to spoil too much, you can only buy one thing, but I think it's just like you can buy this for 1, this for 3, this for 5, or this for 8. That's like all your choices. That's
Okay.
all you get. And equip, I don't remember exactly, but it's also like the one that Nikki did. It's like it's once
She
per
mastered.
game. You can only do equip once per game, but you get a pretty solid piece of equipment out of it. So like, it's a little spoilery, but I feel like when you've played Vantage a couple times, you probably want to master and equip at some point during your
Well,
game.
Nikki would have been great if she got that.
Yeah.
'cause I
No,
saw,
but I'm saying,
I mean,
like-
I want to do the same
Yeah.
thing. I was like, but I can't.
I don't know if you want to do it right away because
I
they're
was-
probably tough skill checks.
Sure.
But you do want to master and equip them when you can. They are really, really
Right.
good rewards.
Neat.
But I enjoy it even if you really don't really get anywhere, or you kind of wander aimlessly, or you just pick up whatever you pick up. Like, you may not get anywhere close to your goals and your destinies, but you know, I have fun with a wander the universe and get some stuff kind of game. And I'll tell you what, I almost think you could toss out the central mechanic of the game and not really lose anything. I almost think we could just look at these Vantage cards and play the same game.
Yes.
There's not all that much really gained from the hidden information, I think.
Well, especially since we're not in the...
Because we're nowhere near each other.
Yeah.
I think that's what they don't want you to do. They don't want you to coordinate like, oh, hey, Nikki, you go left to 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to go north to 4, 5, 6, and we're going to meet up. They don't want you to map out the planet too accurately just by looking at the cards.
That makes sense.
I don't really think there's really all that much information from like, oh, you found a tower to the northwest? Well, I'm going to find a tower to the southeast and go with this woodman to the river. You know, like,
well, it's not doing what Seventh Continent does, where you, I mean, because you're by yourself in that game, essentially, I think. I can't even, it's been so long since we played it, but you are like, you are mapping it out.
One person, but you're all playing that person or something. But Lincoln.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I'm just
you
saying,
weren't done.
I feel like the Vantage aspect of it is very cool, but it also creates some more difficulty in the hiding of information than
but
maybe
when
more
Nikki
than
was
it
reading
provides.
telling us about that one huge viewpoint, I mean, it was kind of silly, right?
Right, like, what did we gain from it?
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't make sense unless we're just helping her make a decision potentially, like by what she sees. I don't know. I'm a little confused by that.
And I like unless we end up in that same region a little later in the game, and then we know where things are relative to each other.
Right.
But that takes a long time or a lot more experience with the game, so who knows?
Yeah, I think it's neat. I do like these kinds of games as well. This has, I mean, there's a lot of things that I don't know what happened. I don't know what this becomes when I polish this, refine it to a gem, but it's kind of cool that, I mean, I would have loved to have done it, but I was preparing for my life in each of these
in
caves.
The cave,
so,
man.
like, this last one seems like it would, I mean, it was terrible, so I had to roll 6 dice, right? Yeah, so, I mean, that's pretty rough. And we had already used one to just dodge the damage I was going to take. So it wasn't like we didn't have anybody that had blue.
We used all our blues and they were gone.
Well, you had 2, I think. Wasn't that it for the entire
She had
game?
1 later.
Okay.
But we used them on stuff.
Yeah,
we used them.
For sure. But yeah, it's interesting. I would like to see where this goes.
You know what we screwed up? You can turn in 2 boosts for a blue skill. We could have actually soaked a couple of those dice.
Ah, okay, that's cool.
So it still wouldn't have mattered.
But you didn't have a lot anyway.
No, but Nikki could have immediately taken 2 of them away.
I could have.
But it was a terrible way. Hey, let's roll this again anyway. I want to see what we might have gotten
on
another shot at this. Well, we're not going to finish it, but come on. Something better this time. Still not great.
Nope.
But there's 3 morale and 3 time or so. 4 time.
Okay, well.
But we don't really need the time, but still.
Got nothing but time.
No hearts?
So 3 morale, 1 heart.
He was at 0, so it's the same thing. He's still there.
Yeah.
1 heart.
I still think that's basically he dies in a turn or 2.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. But there was 4 time, which would have been good for all of us.
Yeah.
But there you go. Same kind of results. Not great. But at least there was things this time. The other one was terrible. It was too
I do really like
health,
this
right?
central dice mechanic and the way that you can assign dice to sort of use them up. I think that's a really neat idea that could be used in future games.
Yeah.
You know, just and the more that your equipment and abilities expand, the more dice you can safely use.
Right.
Which is really cool.
It was cool. I mean, I definitely wanted to do more of that. I'm eager to see what Nikki's character would have done too.
Yeah,
you
to upgrade to
Did you do any of that when you played?
I did get this, but I can't remember if I actually got to upgrade to get to the higher level. I don't think I did.
I wonder if it's got more dice spaces on it and stuff like that.
I think it actually has I think it has a better version of the ability at the bottom, possibly, and a 3rd space to store dice on.
Neat.
Just guessing, trying not to spoil too much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's a lot to do in this game for sure.
There is.
And you said that 6 players can play it?
6 players can play it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Wow.
That does seem like a lot of
That's like a
time around the table.
Camp out game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's an experience kind of thing.
It is an experience kind of game.
Well, cool. Thanks for teaching us, Aaron.
Thanks for coming to the planet to have a Vantage with me.
Absolutely. And thanks again to Gamegenic for sponsoring this episode and for providing accessories. And thanks to you for watching. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. And if you do, click on the bell to get notified when we put up new videos. See you next time.